that's the case, what happened on our last session of Stray Embers?
A lot of shit.
Where did we start? We started. Oh yeah. Having just defeated Professor or ex-Professor Argentum, and sending a large mind flayer dragon creature to cry to his little baby mama.
Little baby man.
Yeah, he like a little baby man. We had a meeting with two gods, Rhea, and I never pronounce it right. I'm gonna just call him Lapita. And they were like, "Yo, yeah, we can get you out of here, but you got to take us with you." And we're like, "How do we do that?" And it's like, "Well, it's real simple. Just do what you did here, but later on, we're gonna need you to like sacrifice some more shit." And we're like, "Damn it, man!" And then he just took something without asking. And he's like, "All right, that counts towards the thing." And he's like, "Well, we'll see about that." And we're like, "No, it counts." And then, we left and we had it on the boat. We went off to Mycenae. And during that time, Gareth went down and had another conversation with a small child. And it can be debated on how that ended, but there's now a very angry and confused child in the cell, and everyone seems to be worried about the mental health of a character. Nothing out of the ordinary there. And then we made it to Mycenae, where we learned the plan was, hey, you guys are going to go and talk to this demon boy, and we're going to go hide his son. We were like, all right, I guess that's what we're doing. So we go to there, and they're like, what the fuck you doing here, guys? And we're like, bro, we got this dude's son. And he was like, oh, shit, all right, go right ahead on in. Don't talk to anybody, though. And then, we went in, and the guy's like, oh, you have my son? He's like, yes, we do. It's like, oh, what do you want from him? He's like, oh, we want to go to Heaven's Fall without any ramifications. Like, oh, yeah, sure, but, give us some shit so we can get out of here, too. And it's like, all right, fine. And so we gave him some shit, and he sucked up some crystals into his arms, and then we left, and while we were leaving, we ran into 3 people that we knew. We only bought 2 of them, and we bought the prince, and we bought Miss Buckner over here, and then we went back to the boat, and that's what happened.
That is indeed what happened. You set sail away from Mycenae. You are hitting the seas of the Dirge. You currently have a generally northward track, as the wind and as the geography goes. But what are your plans? What shall you do?
I think we're just heading to Heaven's Fall.
Yeah, unless there's anything else you want to do. It is a multiple J's journey to Heaven's Fall. You do see what seems to be a glimmering, almost like a substance to you from this distance in the horizon, very far off to the north. But judging by the size and scale of what it must be, whatever it is, it must be very large. That is all you can see from this distance, beyond the geography of the world. If this area of the Dirge. To the west of you, as you kind of head along the coastline, you do see some small cities and towns along there. Some of them seem to also be on fire. Very delightful atmosphere that the Dirge sets up for you. Otherwise, that's your heading. That's your travel. What shall you do?
How many days travel is it?
Let's say about 3.5.
3.5. Okay. Let me do some math here real quick.
It's not like you said meth.
Alright. Then I guess during that time, I'm just gonna finish using up this book.
Which one?
The Tome of Clear Thought.
Your thoughts become clearer upon reading it. And you gain any advantages as related.
And then otherwise, I guess just every day I'll just keep track of my pull to see if it changes at all.
Your pull is certainly from the southeast, in the direction that you've been told is the direction of the abyss. That is where it do be, if you have any inclination toward that pull.
I'm a dolphin.
If you choose to exercise by being a dolphin, that is a thing you can do.
I'm just hanging out in the crow's nest as always.
With your chair that you just wedged in up there.
Yep.
But you're a crow sitting in a chair in the crow's nest?
Yes.
It's crow's nest.
I live here.
I made this. Smiley face.
Otherwise, I got nothing.
If
I'm gonna do my once a day check for portals within a mile.
you only get it for once a day.
I believe it's only. Hold on. If I can read it.
See how long it recharges on.
I don't think it actually specifically states, but I may be wrong. Let me see. Wayne
Horizon.
Oh no, it's a short or long rest. So I mean, I can technically spam the shit out of it, I guess, if I really wanted to.
Is that what you choose to do?
I'd have to take a short rest, and that'd have to be stop being a dolphin. I guess like I'll check it like once or twice a day, but besides that, I'm not really too worried about it.
In your checking throughout the day, the few times that you do not seem to detect any portals.
Alright.
How's Buckner and the Prince? How are they doing?
I mean, you can talk to them if you choose. You do have
they existed.
a healthy crew on your boat now, as you've collected everyone, many of the companions that you've known throughout your adventure.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the Prince, but I'm gonna go over to Buckner at some point, I guess.
She seems calmer now that you have extricated her from the city in Mycenae. She's spending some time below deck, just kind of like looking beyond the small little porthole and reading a book that she had within her possession. She turns to you whenever you approach.
So I just have to ask, while we were down in the depths dealing with the city under them, what was going on with all the raiding stuff that was happening topside? We never really heard much word from you, just other than a strange tree and the red sky.
It was all... it happened so fast, and there was so many changes, so much information to take in, I suppose. Out to the east, there was indeed a very large tree, not dissimilar to this strange place that we are heading now, the Heavens Fall, I believe the crew is calling it. She kind of like points as you do, and you've noticed as you've grown closer throughout the days, this inchoate mass that seems to be very distant in the horizon has slowly grown. I'm gonna give a good example, actually. Actually, it's right here on this map. Zip. Over here. You see how this kind of like stained glass has this rainbow sort of effect going on, and it kind of like shines out. It's that sort of thing. At first, it was very slim and small on the horizon, but as you've gotten closer to it, it's occupying more space upon the horizon. At a point, it stops kind of growing in width, but it never seems to lack any sort of sense of height. It seems to like go up as if like a spotlight upward infinitely, as far as you can tell, out into the weird celestial cosmos that exists here in the Dirge, particularly at night. It's like strange foreign constellations and whatnot. The scale of it just is kind of breathtaking in a way, although it's still hard to make out what it is without getting significantly closer. Either way, though, Buckner continues, it inhabited a great proportion of the eastern skyline. I'd never seen something so strange and so tall. It's a bit baffling, really. Soon thereafter, as the various armies began to move throughout the streets, it was clear that something strange was occurring. This glowing red... how to even describe it? Its essence seemed to surround the city even further. It almost seemed to blot out the horizons, off to the east to the mountains, as well as to the west. You could not see more than several miles out. Even that strange tree only became vaguely illuminated in the distance. It grew brighter and brighter until, all of a sudden, everything was thrown into turmoil. I lost all sense, as if I had been thrown into a deep abyss of water. When I awoke, I found myself lost and a bit disheveled out in what seemed to be a strange countryside, almost as if a farm. Not sure what to say beyond that.
So you were in the middle of the capital, and the next thing you knew, you were in the middle of some sort of farm.
It's the best I can tell. Also, hold on! I did it.
Realize.
What the hell happened?
I don't think we were in loft.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, we were. Weird.
Was it just you, or were other people with you?
Did find a few people, although they seemed to be random, and they were all not in the most affable conditions. There were several soldiers all scattered about, some of them already deceased, others of them in various states of injury. It seems that whatever transpired and transported us here, it did so either indiscriminately, or it did so at a very scale of randomness. Many of the soldiers seem to have withstood wounds that of combat, so I imagine that many of them were upon the street side as opposed to in the castle.
Have you made any sort of attempts at reaching out to some of your colleagues? I noticed that we ran into some people, but not all of the ones that we knew. Have you made any attempts at contacting Sir Bevan or the king himself?
As much as I could before I was apprehended. Those foul fiends were traveling about the area. I had only spent very little time moving about before they had apprehended me and some of the other survivors that I had found. After that, there was little I could do in terms of the arcane.
But you did try to get into contact with them. Was any of it successful?
To at very least, I tried to contact Sir Bevan. And the spell seemed to work, but I was not able to contact him. I could not make heads or tails of that.
That might mean that he's not in this plane of reality.
That is what I assumed.
Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. Only some people ended up in here, not everyone. Also, random question. Do you remember seeing anything in the time when you last remember being in the capital and waking up in that farm? Any sort of floating through space type deal, or any strange visions?
Now that you mention it, I do recall there was a strange vision of a family member I used to have, a younger sister. It was some time ago. I almost forgot about it until you mentioned it.
Okay. Well, I hope you are taking good care of yourself. We should be arriving at our destination, and hopefully we should have all of us out of here within the next couple of days.
Certainly a comfort to be in company of those that I know. It is also quite reassuring to see that the prince is back. You had mentioned some time ago that he was befuddled. He does not seem to be as such. You believe that he is cured of whatever strangeness was occurring to him?
I think they ran out of need for him, so he's probably back to his senses.
How comforting.
He doesn't seem to have any idea as to what happened, so maybe at some point you want to explain things to him, catch him up a bit, or...
I have done my best with what little knowledge that I know. I can't say that I know much about this space, but...
I just meant like in general. Like he's been under mind control for a very long time.
Yes, I have informed him of at least the last several months of events. He
Okay.
seems a bit concerned by it all, confused, and I couldn't blame him.
Yeah, that's enough. I'm gonna go. I just remembered something that I have to do. So, or something I want to check into. So I'll see you later.
Very well. And you are setting off from her conversation.
Corva,
What?
can I borrow the ring?
Why?
I want to see if anyone from Vale made it in here, or if they're not here.
Didn't they have the contingency with the school?
Well, yeah, but I just want to see if they're in here or not.
We don't have enough souls to buy them back, even if they are.
I know, but I just kind of want to know.
Ugh. All you see is a ring fly over the edge of the crow's nest.
Catch it. I am going to try to sending Nia.
That is the thing you can do. Go ahead and cast your sending.
Hi, Nia. It's me. I don't know if you'll get this. I hope. I guess I would hope you don't get this. But if you do, respond in any way you see fit.
Understood. Again, cast your sending.
Oh, wait. Well, it automatically fails if they're not in here. We already discussed this. You
Oh,
can't
right.
send
I'm
these
using
out of here.
I'm using the wrong rules. My apologies.
Yeah. So it either works or it doesn't.
It did not work.
Okay. I'm just gonna take that as. How do I get this back up? How do I get this back up to Corva now?
There's a dolphin off the starboard.
I
side of
don't
the ship.
think you can jump high enough.
Bro, I can fly.
Oh yeah, you can fly.
I don't think he can fly as a dolphin, but
No, he
No,
he
I'm
can
not
fly.
an actual dolphin.
oh,
Bryden!
I have no way to be a dolphin unless he polymorphs me.
Bryden!
What the I'm having fun over here, what the fuck?
Yeah, can I just get you to deliver something to Corva real quick? And
Alright,
like, dude-
what the...
yeah, I
What
just
is
need to check. I just need to take this ring back to him.
I see y'all passing this fucking thing around a lot. What the hell does this even fucking do?
It's a ring of sendings.
Oh, so you talk messages into it or something?
Yeah, you can send messages to people. We do that sometimes to keep in contact with people that aren't immediately with us. Like, if you'd like to use it, to see if anyone you know is in here. Like, you can talk into it.
You don't mind?
It's not my ring. I don't think it's gonna be used anytime soon. So, sure.
I just have one person just to... What? How many... You only used
There's
it once,
two.
right?
There's I only use it once out of 3 times. There's two things left.
Okay.
To my knowledge, I don't know if Corva's made any sendings today. But when you're done with it, just give it back to him.
Alright. I will slip the ring on and fly up a little bit. And I will try to make a sending since I have full permission. Because fuck it.
yeah.
I'm gonna first try to contact Ledlun.
That is the thing you can do. And in similar fashion, it just fails.
I get it. What happens if it just beeps at me?
It gives a busy tone.
That probably means that they're not here, and they're actually back on the home plane. It's a good thing.
Aye. Alright. Second one, I'm gonna try descending Oxton.
That is a thing you can do. You will need to make a check for this, however.
Ah,
Is it just what is this,
I'm
D100?
gonna check.
Yes, D100.
This is interesting.
44.
Interesting. So you feel that the energy gets used from the ring. However, it does not connect.
Is it like the same kind of not connecting as the other one?
Similar,
Or
but
just
no.
different?
It feels like you could have, but it didn't work.
I probably wouldn't know the difference anyway. This is literally the first time I use it.
Like, I don't really worry about how it is. Oh my god, I don't want to be famous. Get out of here. Hold on. But
Was this Total Drama Island?
yes. That being said, I don't really care about whether you know it or not. You just know that it failed in this instance, but it could have succeeded.
Okay. I'll go fly up to Corva.
Hey, what up?
I Gareth wanted me to give this to you, so there you go. And he's gonna free fall out of the air back down into the ocean.
Oh, there he goes.
I can't fucking drink. It's this or that. As I'm fucking falling. I'm out of booze. Unless I use the endless wine. But, eh.
As it goes. You still have a little bit of journey ahead of you. Is there anything you'd like to do on said journey? As you may be aware, you're likely to face confrontation whenever you reach your destination, so be prepared as you do.
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I got
Very well. As you get through about the 2.5 days, Gareth, your pull changes. It becomes firmly to the northwest, and over the course of the day, it does begin to track to the northeast.
We're gonna fight Jack. We're gonna fight him.
So- He's northwest, but he's moving.
Northeast to align with your northwardly trajectory.
Okay.
We're gonna fight Jack.
We might. Now we might.
Jack is in together. Not in the abyss anymore.
No, he's not.
Nevertheless, you continue on your way. Do you do anything before you reach your destination?
I scream up to the heavens. Nothing bad ever happened to the pine gods.
I'm disappointed.
Hey, just letting you, Corva.
What?
Just wanted to inform you. The pull has changed. I think we're gonna have company when we get to the large waterfall. They might know.
I throw wine bottles down from the crow's net at Gareth.
Ow! Why are you throwing glass?
There's always fucking issues, isn't there?
You don't have to throw glass. Ow!
You could have dodged. RP dodge.
He didn't have the action for it.
See, the trick is he did dodge. He dodged under the bottle.
Bryden!
Aye! What's up?
Hey, I just wanted to let you know, my pull's changed. We might have company when we get to the waterfall.
Aye, we always fucking have company everywhere we fucking go.
I throw another glass bottle right behind Gareth, so it doesn't hit him, but it scares the shit out of him.
Stop throwing things!
Yo, go back on deck next to Gareth. Hi, we kinda always have fucking everybody everywhere at all fucking times. I've kinda noticed. Just gets used to it, I guess.
I just wanted to keep you informed since I'm the only one that can be privy to this information.
Oh, yeah. You're the only one privy to the specific person, but I'm very much privy to the fact that there was gonna be a fight here. And everywhere we go.
I mean, yes, but knowing that these two are probably going to be having an encounter with is important.
Aye. Anything important we need to know about this kid? Didn't seem that great last time we fought him.
Watch out for his left hand. It's not normal. I don't know the specifics about it because I
Was
don't.
he like Trendemir?
He just at some point was in an accident of some sort and he ended up losing his hand, but he had like another one made.
Oh, he's Swain.
And I've been told that it has abilities. I don't know what those abilities are, but I know that it does things, and we should be possibly concerned about that. So be on the lookout for his left hand. Otherwise, I've never fought the man, so I don't really know. I'm not really the expert on that one.
Alright. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. You got a particular distance on that little ability of yours.
Just a bit.
Yeah,
Which
like,
one?
how fucking far is he?
Oh, can I gauge distance?
Generally, sort of. But it seems quite significant. Like we're talking in the multiple dozens of miles.
Okay.
So.
He's not immediately close.
Aye. Alright. Never mind.
I just know that he is going from northwest to northeast, and we're heading north.
Okay. Let me see.
But other than the information that you picked up about him in your martial check, I don't really have any more information for you.
Are you saying we're gonna use martial checks in this fight?
I'm saying you used a martial check on him before and got information.
I know. Yeah.
So like other than that, no, I don't really have any more information. I just want to inform you that he's heading that way.
How long we got till we meet
Get
up
there?
with?
You are about a days out.
Okay. I just I guess we'll see. And then how far are we like going inland any, or is it like right here on the coast?
Along your journey, as it continued further over the next several days, you continue to see the coastline out to the west. It's just pure open sea to the east. You might occasionally see some small islands and then even some larger islands that seem to have settlements in the distance, but the ship took a far track away from them. Eventually, though, you begin to leave the mountainous terrain to your west behind as it kind of curves westward. In the distance beyond, in like a hazy darkness of this strange space, you do see that there are like large mountains off to the west now, but they're much more distant and separated by more open water here. Until the point you're essentially out in the open seas once more, surrounded by very little. However, as you continue northward, the large object that has dominated the horizon, this very iridescent fixture of the horizon, it almost appears as if a waterfall is going upward, up into the heavens. It grows larger as it does, and again still has that same scale as before, and you also see what seems to be a very distant bit of land that you imagine is going to grow the further you get close to it.
I'd probably also like inform like Paseo and her crew to like keep an eye out like in this direction for any boats, either in the sky or on the sea, because I think we're gonna be having company at some point.
Sounds sensible enough. We'll do what we can.
You been to this place before, Paseo?
Aye. It's the only way out to here.
Is it that piece of land right there?
We'll be there soon enough. The bit of the heavens fall, though. You're looking at that bit right there. And she kind of like points to the very large magical structure.
That wet bit?
Wet isn't quite the term for it. Don't know what you call it, really. It's just a strange place. You go into this ruin. It's all shimmering in bright and light and such. Like in the middle of crystal. You get in there. Once you do all the rituals and stuff. Feels a bit cold. And then, well, I guess you'll see the rest when you do it.
Are we gonna find ourselves at any point submerged in the liquid?
Sort of feels like it, but otherwise, beyond getting onto the coast, shouldn't be wet at all.
And how long does all this take about? Sorry, I'm just trying to plan things out.
Should be there probably by afternoon tomorrow. After that, we just gotta get on the coast, head up the road. We're there.
And what about the ritual?
Shouldn't take more than a few minutes, as long as we don't have any trouble.
Alright. I guess when we actually get on land, I need to do something then. But out of character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just chilling.
I'm also just kind of vibing.
Very well. If there's no other conversations you'd like to have with any of the crew, you shall continue forward.
Other than just like informing like the Otto and Ashley's group of hey, we're probably gonna be having like company. Expect to see these two assholes again.
Yep, they are prepared and understand.
Otherwise, I got nothing.
Very well.
I guess I'd ask Paseo. So we're getting off the boat?
Well, I'm gonna stay on the boat. I'm gonna need to maneuver it as best as I can. Want to take something with me from here if I'm gonna escape twice again. But otherwise, you guys are going to need to head up to the ruin there. Once you confirm that the ritual's done, I can orchestrate the rest.
Okay, but so we are keeping the boat. Okay. That's the only question I had. I would have more questions if you said we weren't keeping the boat, but we're keeping the boat, so everything's good. I'm out of questions.
Yes. Very well. Soon, the last night passes, and you awaken on the next morning. As such, you do detect that in the distance, as this island has begun to grow upon the horizon, it seems quite small, all things considered, and it seems to definitely be the source of this strange light that ascends into the heavens. You'll be there within a few hours, so you have any last-minute preparations to make before you get there. Otherwise, the track is headlong. Your pull is coming directly from that island, and it feels fairly close at this point, so there is no mistaking Jack's destination.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll my black sap up into a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
Not smoking yet, but just get it ready.
I'm gonna get real close to everyone in the crew just to see if I see anything weird, and then I'll leave them alone.
What do you mean?
I have true sight out to 15 feet.
Yeah, like, you get close to everyone, just kind of like gazing upon them. Everyone is more just creeped out while you're getting so close. And some of them tell you to go.
Still 15 feet.
Oh, 15 feet, fair enough. But yeah, if you're just gazing at them from a distance, then yeah.
I just want to see if anybody here's a dirty fucking liar.
No one seems to be affected by true sight in any way.
Good.
Do you have true sight at all times?
Yes.
Interesting. And it's only to 15 feet?
Believe that's what witch sight is.
Witch sight? That is a normal warlock thing, or is that a Raven Queen thing?
It's a evocation. That thing.
Oh,
Look at a second. I have to sit up because I'm lounging.
You can see the true form of any shapeshifter or creature concealed by illusion or transmutation magic while the creature is within 30 feet of you and within line of sight. So it extends for longer, but it is not true sight. So bear that in mind.
But it does the shape changer part of true sight, which is really what it's used for. So it's like if I walk up on Caldus and Caldus looks like a human, I'd see his dragon form instead.
It is true, my lord. That is true. Do you have any other business before you reach your destination?
I cry a little bit about how many items we had to give up.
It is probably also beneficial to decide what you may give up once more when you reach your destination.
I already know.
Last calls.
I had nothing.
I'm just smoking my blunt once we hit land.
And this is does it have any special qualities?
Yeah, it does.
What does it do?
Well, I have to make a DC 15 con save or be poisoned for 2d4 hours.
Oh boy.
Oh,
which
God,
I have
no.
advantage
You're
on
fucking
regardless.
dwarf anyways, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then, I basically have to roll 2 nat ones.
Yes. Go ahead and make the check now.
But otherwise, I cannot be charmed or frightened for 1d6 hours.
Nice.
Advantage. Boom. Easy.
Very good. And as you said, so it shall be.
All right, who all is making this journey with us? Is it just our party, or is other people coming with us? On
Just
this
you
particular-
guys.
Okay.
You want me to roll a d6 or you roll on it?
You do.
Then I'm just going
Another
to.
one. Okay. Cool.
I'm just gonna put up a telepathic bond between our group, so us four. I'll give one to Ashley. I'll give one to Paseo, because sure. So that's 6. I can get 2 more. Sonia can have 1, and then somebody from Otto's group. Zagad, he can have the last one, sure.
Understood.
Just
Poor
so we
Rocky.
have some. No, the four of us are involved in this.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, Rocky's involved in this. Don't worry.
He has a lot to say every time.
Yeah, a lot. You know, he's quite the chatterbox. But otherwise, I'm let's go.
Yes, yes. As the ship continues, you draw upon a fairly large for its size island, and it is clearly the destination. It gives this strange effect when you finally reach it and put anchors away to the coastline. It seems as if this light, this strange, again, waterfall-like moving upward thing that exists here, is almost like two-dimensional, as if it doesn't occupy pure space. It's hard to tell what exists beyond this island. From a distance you saw a little more open sea from that direction, but it's almost as if it didn't go on forever, as if it had some sort of limit to it. It's just hard to tell without actually going to the north side of the island and beyond. Beyond that, you also see that there's clearly a ruin that is at the top of this island here. You see some of the structures that are visible. There's a number of tall statues that are there and whatnot. You also, however, see what seem to be two very large nautiloids, as the ones you had seen coasting over the ocean when you approached the ruins for the ocean gods that you had met previously. They are hovering in place very near the ruins itself and the large tower of light that exists in this space. This is what you see. This is actual last calls.
I've not done anything for the past 10 minutes, and I will still not do anything for the next 10 minutes.
Wow, hey.
I've really got nothing.
You're asking us for final boss prep. We got nothing except for in combat shit.
I've only got in combat.
Only in combat. I'm ready.
Very, very well. Then
Ready.
let me do this.
Worst comes to worst, I pull out the gun.
Good luck with that.
Wait, shit. Ew. It's not terrible. I still have a +5 to hit. Ew. Ew. Okay, never mind. They're pretty bad. Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Indeed.
Worst comes to worst, I got a hammer.
You have a
better.
hammer.
Mine's a lot better.
Don't roll. I don't want you to crit early. Don't crit early.
However,
Load.
the boat pulls aside the island. The anchors are dropped, so it is steadied in the water. You're given your small raft again, and you take it out to the beach, and begin to walk along the shorefront, out toward the entrance to this ruin. Once you get there, it has I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. If you can imagine like an Aztecan feel of that sort of ruin, that's like the visual aesthetic going on. It leads with these large staircases that come directly like it's the shoreline, then a little bit of like scrubby grassland, and then it immediately heads up what seems to be a large staircase, revealing the larger ruins that are here. They seem to be largely flooded with a lot of seawater. So as you descend a further set of stairs into the complex itself, you are basically like waist deep in seawater as fish swim about and do their own thing. Soon thereafter, though, as you cross this space, which seems to have small roads that lead into discernible positions, they mostly lead you to the very largest portion of the ruins that are here, where all of this light is streaming down, or streaming up, rather. As you approach, though, you also see that you are growing closer to these nautiloids that hover in the sky, and soon thereafter, you see that you're approaching the center complex of the ruins. You begin to see some individuals at the top of the various staircases that are here. Some creatures larger than others, and That is what it shall do.
Oh, I'm ready for half my spells to not do anything again. Yep, I'm ready. I'm ready to be useless, boys.
Just Eldritch Blast.
Just Eldritch Blast can't use any of my high-level spells because they're all fucking psychic damage.
Oh, hey, it's the dragon again.
Oh, yay.
God, this is such a long fucking map.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're so far away. Eh,
Wait, I thought Zenth was the dragon.
no.
No.
That'd be too easy.
Isn't
Oh,
that's what you
God.
said, though.
The fuck? Wait, hold on. This isn't all of us. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait
put
a
anyone.
Wait a
Put
minute.
your dude.
Wait a minute.
He's in like in a different section of the character list, so I never drag him on.
Hey,
I do like this. I like all the fishies and the lily pads, though. It makes me
God,
happy.
how
They're
how
gonna
far
die.
away is
This
that?
bottom map makes me happy. The rest of it makes me not as happy because that rainbow scares me. Sup, fuckers?
You may approach. They do see you. Not pictured on the map is a variety of other people that are in various cowls. When your presence is known, largely made by a guttural noise that comes from the dragon, people seem to take various positions in a hurried manner, and most of them run into this little complex at the very top.
I wish I could see that from all the way down here.
You can scroll up. You got a little scroll wheel.
Yeah, but I have to move my character too.
Why do you have to move
You
your
have to
character?
RP walk.
Oh, yeah, it's like, well, like, are we gonna fight him from this fucking distance? I guess. Alright, fine.
But yes, you may move as you please.
RP walk.
RP walk.
RP walk. RPP.
The structure that you climb is very old in its own regard. How old it is, it's very difficult to tell. The architecture itself does not seem familiar at all. And it seems well maintained, all things considered, despite seeing some wear and tear from weathering just by age itself. But the things it seems to immortalize are very foreign and exotic and strange.
I hope you guys saw that.
I didn't see
What?
it.
Yo, you guys can't see this? I'm using my arrow keys to walk around really fast.
Oh, yeah.
No,
It's really funny.
I do that a lot, but I don't think it ever shows up.
But I'm
No.
doing it
Yeah.
like so fast my token doesn't update until I stop moving. And so I always end up back like where I was anyways.
I like doing this sort of thing where it's just like
Ah, yes. You did a funny dance. I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Also, Zen doesn't have a health bar if you wanted to add a health bar to him.
It's very weird. Gareth and Rocky always like move exactly in sync.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
As you do though.
Sit in the tentacles.
You do hear some folks call down from the top of the ruins. Jack speaks forth. Surprising to see you here. Didn't think you'd live, to be honest.
Well, you tried killing me before, and we see how well that worked out, didn't we?
Luck of the draw, perhaps.
Or, you know, maybe you should just learn to do it better the first time.
We have our other plans here.
I'm sure you're going to tell me all about it. Or not, I really don't care.
You were a thorn in our side, but we worried not.
Mm-hmm. So, like, what are you doing here? I know why we're here, but why are you here?
We have regained our followers, and we will bring truth to the land above.
Oh, they really suck.
The delivery is terrible.
You guys have like snacks and tea before the big villain monologue?
None of that needed. I'm sure that anything we could say, you don't want to hear.
All right,
And
cool.
especially
Eldritch
by
Blast.
your you Eldritch Blast. But hush. That being said, do you wish to say sweet nothings to them, or shall they do their thing, their cutscene?
Let them do their fucking cutscene.
Very
Get
well.
the villain monologue rolling.
We enter into the cutscene, of which we can do nothing about.
Wait, it's like one of those cutscenes though where it's like actual live time, so like you can see the multiplayer stuff doing things in the background.
Yeah, you
just
were
see
RP
them
walking in the
doing-
background as
you see
they're
them doing
talking.
Eldritch Blast in the sky. It's like Baldur's Gate, where like you can see your friends moving in the background while you're in a cutscene.
Yeah,
I'm
like
just
everything,
Eldritch
every
blasting in the back of the cutscene.
it's just like everything's static, and except for like your friends who can just like run off screen onto screen and just like interrupt your cutscene. But
I'm
like you
Eldritch
can't.
blasting, but because they're in a cutscene, they have infinite health.
However, they kind of speak forth, but loud enough to hear. Zin says, "The preparations are made. We shall leave. Sir Caldus, you know what you shall do. You have serviced us well. Aye, it shall be easy enough, and I'll make sure that you can do as you need, sir. Very well, we shall be off." He nods to Jack. Jack just kind of grins stupidly at you as he tends to Gareth, and these two venture forth into the ruin itself, and the dragon begins to like do a circle formation, kind of around the source of light that emanates out. And this lad steps forward. "So it must be like that. You all are quite proficient, surprisingly. I did not expect it, to be sure."
So is it just you, or do you have like anybody waiting out? Like somebody like behind that bush over there.
No, he's the son of a dragon god. He does air quotes. He's gonna turn into a dragon or something flashier, I don't know. Or he's just gonna stay as a human and suck.
If only that. However, I do have favors owed to me. Would you like to see?
I have a feeling you'd show us anyway.
Fight like a real man by yourself, coward.
There are those who serve me, and I serve others. So it's time to show the chain of command. To that of the demon prince, Vatriarch, I summon thee.
I like the symmetry we have going. Almost like pure symmetry in these characters. He's like one off. If he was one to the left, we'd be perfectly symmetrical. There you go. Like we're perfectly symmetrical now.
This creature looks upon you all, and looks up toward Prince Caldus. He says, "I serve you," or blah, 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 blah. Excuse me. "You serve me. Your name is mine. These fools are in the way. Make sure they can't follow my master." And it repeats in Abyssal. Actually, can anyone understand Abyssal?
Nope.
Nope.
These As you do, we shall begin.
As one does. I have advantage on this.
Pog.
All
Does it automatically
right.
roll advantage when I
No.
do that? No, it doesn't.
Oh,
I
wait, no, it did.
changed-
It did. No, it did.
Oh,
It did. It did.
It did. I was gonna say I used the fancy thing in the cog.
Boop. And then.
Excuse me, sir. I think we need to have a roll off.
Nah, you can go first. You have the higher dex.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I blush.
Okay.
I'll make myself 9.
Oh, that got really broken when you changed things. That's fine.
Wait, why does it not want to change to 9? Hello?
There you go.
Just did not
Yeah,
wanna
it was
change to 9.
glitchy for me too for some reason. I have no idea why. That was weird.
That was awkward.
Boop, boop.
Alright, come on,
Flag
Brian.
switch.
You got this.
I'm gonna crit this guy to death.
You got it. You're first, dude. You got this.
I have one more thing to do. Actually, I have 2 more things to do. Come here, my boy. Do some of that.
They should not have let me get this close.
Just.
That'll do. And then the last one, I need that. Boink. And then do some of that. How did you do? Very well. Awesome. Cool.
These initiatives off the turn order that we can't see.
No, that's other things that I'm doing. Background rolls. That being said, the battle has begun. It is Bryden's turn.
Yeah, this guy should never have let me be here. I'm gonna walk right here. As I'm running, bonus action, Hunter's Mark. On Caldus here.
Hmm.
So, and then I'm gonna bop him.
That is the thing you can do.
I think it's yeah, it's also a bonus action, so I can't do that. Okay, so bop.
Is that a strike? That is a good question. Yes, it is.
Oh. Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
24. 26.
And then a bop. Oh.
Oh.
Wait, do I still have inspiration?
How did you get your inspiration?
I pet a whale.
Yes, you still have your inspiration.
Cool. I'm not gonna waste it yet, but it just reminded me of that.
Mhm.
Bop. Oh. Does that hit?
Let's see. Actually, yeah, meets the beats.
Ooh, AC 19. For 20.
20, you say.
And then I'm gonna walk up to his face. Okay, how's it going?
Understood. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Disreputable filth. And he is going to take some attacks on you. Wait a minute. That's incorrect. You fix that right now.
How's the lighting in this area, by the way?
Very shimmery.
Okay.
Imagine like almost like a.
bright.
It's like a kaleidoscope shimmering around. I wouldn't call it bright, but there's lights everywhere. So it's just it's typical. So I guess bright. Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna swing 3 times. AC is what?
21.
21. That is 1 hit. That is 2 hit. That is 3 hit. Excellently done, good sir. Sick. Okay. You take the following. Firstly, this damage in slashing. Then this damage in radiant.
Well, half HP, 1 round.
As you do.
And he's willing to take the risk. So he's going to try to get away from you. He throws out his arms after he finishes attacking you, gathers his sword again, and his feet levitate off the ground. He's going to try to fly away from you.
Was he casting a... Wait, did he cast a spell?
No, he just lifted off the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my hammer I add him.
Remember, if you want to, because you have Sentinel, correct?
Yeah.
If you want to use Sentinel, it has to be a melee attack.
I know. I can melee with this.
Yeah, I'm just making
It's
sure.
a hammer.
You did say throw. Just making sure.
All
That
right.
is certainly
Still a
hit.
melee attack, isn't? No.
So
Oh
it's-
no, I guess it's not.
16 damage.
Not bad. Yeah, so he cannot escape, but he is levitating. He can fly away if he chooses, but he shall not do so at this time.
Well, he can't
Well,
fly away.
his speed is 0.
His speed-
yeah,
0.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's see. Our good boy. Who should he attack? You know,
Rocky.
you're right there.
Rocky.
Walkie.
Actually, he starts up here. He's also going to levitate. He comes down above you here.
Corva has a look of like really.
Okay, the other thing I
really-
need is not from Bryden. It is from just Corva. I'm going to need you to make a save. What kind of save was it? It is a charisma save.
Oh, I'm good at those.
That is a failure.
Oh,
You are frightened
Yay.
of the Demon Prince Vatriarch.
I'm immune to that condition.
Oh, you're immune to it? Alright, fair enough.
To that condition.
hey, boy, there we go.
I'm also immune to that condition.
Good. You are not immune, however, to his demon serrated greatsword. So, first he's going to reach out with his tail and whip you. Wha-cha! He hits you for with a 34. And
well.
you take 24 bludgeoning damage.
Well.
I need a con save.
Hell, you fucking hell.
That is a failure. You are stunned until the next turn.
I love not doing anything.
He is then going to swipe at you with his greatsword.
An advantage.
Yes, and it's an easy hit without the advantage. You take 33 slashing damage and 34 fire damage. That is that. And then
Yay.
he still has some movement, so a little more. And he's going to take his last swipe on you. Which is a hit for 22 slashing damage and 25 fire damage.
For how much of what and how much of what?
22
and
slashing,
25.
25
Half the
fire.
25.
Yeah.
Half the 25.
Yeah, I know. For 12, okay.
I also need you to make a charisma save. Or actually, wisdom save. I got it wrong initially. I was dumb. But you're immune to it anyway, Corva, so it's fine. Wisdom save. Yes. You are frightened. Very well. That is his turn. Corva is stunned. Gareth, it is your turn.
Yeah, let me just look something up here real quick. Okay. Fun. Let me look at these. I would like to martial check this person for his saving throws.
Very well.
This guy.
Demon
Boy.
Yes. Go do your best.
5. Cool.
You can. I can tell you what he's strong at.
I forgot the martial.
Just
check.
generally. Be fearful of this man's strength.
Yeah, I could assume based on just how much damage I took right then and there. me read this. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ignore that. Okay. This is immediately bad. Everything is immediately bad. From my action. God, you're out of range. Never mind. Never mind on that. So, God, this is immediately bad. Everything's just terrible. Is there radius on this? 20 foot? Sure. I guess like here I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to put down a gravity sinkhole. I need him to make a constitution saving throw, which he will probably succeed.
21.
Yeah, that's a success. He'll take 17 force damage.
17, not bad.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, everything's terrible down here immediately. I got nothing. I got like absolutely nothing.
That was your action. You cannot disengage.
I know.
I just need it to be my fucking turn again.
So I'm just gonna give myself more HP. I'm gonna bonus action polymorph myself into a giant ape.
Good shit.
Not a bad idea.
I need a health bar for him.
What is the health? Please find out. Or roll for it. Your choice.
No, I can find it. 157.
Bip, 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 bip. And what is AC?
Don't even worry about his AC.
Fair
This
enough.
thing will
But
hit it.
I
This
would
thing will
like
hit
to know
it.
for other reasons.
That's like
Yeah.
12 or something. I don't know.
Sure.
It's 12.
Well, understood. Do.
That's me.
That's your turn. Legendary action from this boy. He's going to speak forth. Zindabuftia Rundasula. And as such, he's going to summon this behind Bryden. Right about here. You see a dread paladin upon a dread horse.
Okay.
He is already on the turn order, and he just happens. I'm gonna let him go next turn, or his horse at least. It is Rocky's turn.
How high up is this guy?
He is. That is a good question. How high up are you? He is 10 feet up. You can smack at his feet.
Okay. I could. And how high up is this area that I'm at right now?
Which area?
How high up is Rocky off of the ground? Like how high is this? How high is this?
That is a good question. I'm gonna say that's like 15, 20 feet. Yeah, that seems right. Like this actual, let's say 20.
Okay. I think what Rocky would like to do is try to pull a like a Secret Service type deal and like run down this and just like try to like tackle dive him out of the air.
All right, that would be a what I need is first an acrobatics check, and then I'm going to need a challenge strength save. Or a strength check, rather.
Oh boy.
It can be athletics if he benefits from that.
No, he doesn't. It's the acrobatics I'm worried about.
Yeah, I know, that's just funny.
18?
That's actually pretty good. Very well. That is the thing he can do. Now it's the challenge strength save, which he'll probably fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a save, but
So,
It's still just he doesn't have proficiency in saves anyway.
same
how's it
difference.
going? I have a fucking-
Yeah, it's surprising.
I don't know.
That being said, okay, so here's how it plays. Oh god, I shrunk everything. Rocky goes down here and then leaps and then like crashes into him. What would you like to happen? Would you like to push him slightly to like this position but have Rocky go prone, or would you like him to like check him right here and just kind of shove Rocky down to this position over here?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, yeah, he grabs they grab each other with their arms, and Vatriok just throws him down to the ground. Rocky dusts himself off and gets back to his feet.
What would you have called that?
That was an action.
That was his okay, well then that's his turn.
That is
That's all he can do.
Bryden, you are surrounded.
Bonus action, drink my potion of fire resistance.
That is the thing you can do.
And then I will go ahead and bop this guy right here.
Which boy you bopping?
Prince Caldus.
Understood. Bop away. Easy hits, easy hits.
14 damage. I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Easy hits, easy
14
hits.
Damage. Oh, I got it.
That's just unfortunate.
He's paying it back.
Pay back the debt.
And then I'm gonna give out a war cry and give Rocky a free attack as I action surge.
What is Rocky's reach?
Well,
is he not
he's got 5 foot, but if
Yeah,
he's like
Yeah, I
the
was just
same
checking.
size category, yeah, he can hit him.
Very well.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, sure, go for it, yeah.
All right.
'Cause I'm doing
26
Easy hit.
for 14.
Boom.
And then 3 more on Caldus. So 17.
Yeah.
And then 15. And then 19.
Not bad. Consistent, if nothing else.
Yeah, that's all I can do. That's me.
Yes, yes, yes. Very well. It is Caldus's turn, and he's going to keep his attention on you, Bryden. He's not going to try to get away again. That is the thing it could do. What shall it do? Does that do anything valuable? Nah, it's not useful here. Yeah, he's just gonna wallop you. That's his best play here at the moment.
Oh, fuck, I forgot. Checks.
2 easy hits. You take the following damage of slashing and radiant respective.
Just a nice casual 50 damage.
And that's all he can really do. However, he is going to tactically scooch over here as this boy on his horsey is going to reach out and pat Caldus on the shoulder He's going to cast healing. And he's gonna run away. Actually, he's gonna stay. Yeah, he's gonna stay. He's happy right here. It's Demon Boy's turn. And Demon Boy sees two big boys that he can have a whole lot of fun with. Firstly, is Rocky immune to fear?
Yes.
Very well. Very well. Interesting. Okay. He's first going to smack you with his tail, Gareth. Whap! For a 28.
Yeah.
So you take 31 damage and need a con save.
Shit, I need to pull out the stat sheet of Giant Ape real quick. Con save 20, which is a failure, I'm assuming.
That is indeed a failure. You
Okay.
you are stunned until the next turn, and he's going to swing at you with his sword.
Well, hold on a minute.
Mhm.
Alright, yeah, we're good. No, we're good. Keep going.
He swings at you with his sword, dealing 21 damage and 21 fire damage.
21 and 21.
21 and 21.
So 21 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to slash out at Rocky. 19?
Yeah.
For 22 and 31 fire damage.
God, I'm glad we take half damage on fire.
Okay. And then
Well, he doesn't take half damage on fire. He's a monkey.
Oh, true.
it's fine. At least the monkey's taking the damage and not me. How much was the damage?
22 and 31 fire.
Okay, I'm assuming these are all magical.
Yes.
22 and 31 is 53. Okay.
That is that. Corvid, is your turn. You are not stunned.
I'm not stunned. I would like a charisma save from the paladin and the big demon dude.
You don't want to do a martial check first?
Oh no, I'm not gonna. I trust.
Alright. What are you casting?
Banishment.
Banishment. Interesting. Charisma save from that dude.
Paladin and the demon.
Yes. I'm gonna do the paladin first. Charisma save on him. 13, which is a failure. So. Yeah. He is indeed banished. And Demon Boy. 25.
What the fuck is his charisma?
High.
I thought his strength was high.
His strength is high.
Ugh. Can I ask what he rolled?
Probably like a 10.
He rolled a. Wait a minute. What the hell? He rolled a 17.
Okay.
Okay. Plus 8. Alright.
And then I cry because yeah, I hate everything.
Do you move?
And yes, I'm going to move. I gotta think about how I'm gonna fucking heal myself.
Very well. Gareth, it is your turn.
I'm stunned.
True. At that legendary action, this boy is going to call out Veritas Pindastruthra. And he brings that boy back. It is Horsey's turn.
Well, that's cool because he's not there.
What do you mean?
Why would he be there if he's brought back?
Because he can summon anywhere in 60 feet.
LUL.
However, Horsey is first going to strike with its hooves for a 13, which is not a hit. It is then going to try to run to meet with its master. So please take an opportunity attack, Bryden.
No, I'm not taking an opportunity attack on that thing.
All right, very well.
I mean,
wait,
there's no
no.
reason. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, never mind. I forgot my turn's coming up right now.
There's no
Yeah,
reason not to.
I'll go ahead and do it. I just forgot my turn was coming up. Boop, 28.
That is indeed a hit.
Boop, 11 damage.
So it cannot gain its master, so it neighs at you, perturbed. It is Rocky's turn.
How do I feel like this guy's wisdom saves are? He's probably pretty wise.
Make a martial check as a monkey.
I can't on his turn. I can't if it's Rocky making this thing.
Oh, it's Rocky.
It's Rocky's turn. I feel like he's got such good wisdom. But if he failed, like, man, this would be so good. I'm gonna hold off on that for a turn. I'll just bop him twice.
Whap!
For
That is a hit.
13 and does 18 hit? Yes or no?
18 does not hit now.
Yeah, okay, then that's his turn.
It just does not get through that thick skin. It is Bryden's turn.
Hello. Corva moved out of my range, so I'm not gonna do that. I guess I'll just bonus action, drink me a good old superior. What was superior again? It was 8.
What I rolled.
Oh. What did you roll? I didn't see it.
8d4
it's-
plus 8.
wait.
Got better
Okay.
rolls than I fucking did.
None. What can
I
say?
mean, I would hope he did. He kind of needs it.
Nah, I'm fine. That's bonus action. What do I want to do? I want a martial check. Let me see these martial checks.
That's what I didn't do. Fuck. I was
Yeah,
too
no.
busy thinking about because Chris trying to fucking skip my turn, not waiting for my bonus action or any of that shit.
We did a bonus action. What are you talking about?
No, you did. You're like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to heal myself, and then I'm gonna move. And then you were like, okay, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and then you went to other people's turns.
Remy.
Anyway, I'm assuming it's wisdom. I'm gonna try to see what this guy is creature type wise.
Understood. Go ahead and make your martial check.
I'm assuming it's wisdom, right? It's like
Yes.
what was it? Boop.
Yeah, can't tell. He's definitely humanoid of some sort, but he seems to have an essence to him that you cannot make heads or tails of.
It's fine, get out of the
That was
way.
just
Get
that
it
was
out of
just
the
a
way.
ruse to get the one out of the way. Haha. Now I'm gonna hit him 3 times. Aw. Hey.
Not bad, not bad.
16 damage. And 16 damage.
Not bad. Oh wait, I fucked up. There we go.
That's all I got.
You both are at half. Actually, give me a D100.
19.
Not enough. Sad days. That is that. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Now it's time for 3 enemies in a row.
Yeah.
Alrighty. He has so many options though, but he's gonna stick to what he's good at and slash at you. However, he does not break your armor. You were able to deflect him away for all of his attacks. That sucks. It is Evil Paladin Boy. Can he reach you is the question.
If he has 30 move speed, for me, no. He has
That
to
is-
dash.
Kind of unfortunate, really.
Can't reach anybody.
He has to dash if he wants to get to anyone.
Yeah, that's pretty disappointing. TBH. So he'll probably do something else.
Don't worry, his dad's just gonna fucking move him. Ready in action and have your dad move you. Bitch, I fucking dare you.
That's the tech.
No, he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't actually have a lot of good things to do here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the best thing to do is dash in, and he is going to do that. Who's the bigger threat here, though? He's gonna dash into you, and that's all he can do. It is.
The bigger threat.
Say what?
I'm the bigger threat.
He's looking at Rocky. Rocky's way over there. He thinks Big Boss can handle that.
He could have dashed to Bryden.
He could have. He thought about it. He's just waiting for his horse to come. However, it is Big Boy's turn. This is the actual problem. He is going to swing out at Rocky with his tail and strikes for 31 bludgeoning damage with a con save, please.
He's gonna fail 2 PP hands.
Why? Oh yeah, no, he can be affected by this con save. He's gonna fail 100%. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna. All right.
That is indeed a failure. He is stunned, and then an attack from a greatsword, which is going to hit.
I don't know if
And
even I can pass that con save.
I don't. I think it's
I
it's
don't
gotta
think
be like
there is
DC. Like,
passing the con save. That's the issue.
he has no immunity to fire, correct?
no.
He takes the following damage.
Rocky's gonna die this combat.
Yikes.
100%. He's gonna die this combat. There's nothing he can do.
I have to get a banishment off or we're fucked. For Rocky at least.
Very well. He's also going to swing out at you, Gareth, for a hit for the following damage. And that is his turn. He's gonna scooch since Rocky is not bothering him. He's gonna scooch. over
And
here.
I'm back to me.
If that's the case, well, hold on. He's gonna scooch a little closer.
Alright,
It is your turn.
let's try it again. Charisma saves from both, please.
Cool deal. From Big Boy first. Oh. You see his very body begin to shudder, and then
Oh, thank God.
Thank the Lord.
the other one you're hitting is the boy in front of you.
Yep, because it's automatically upcasted, so I can banish too.
Just checking who you're doing. He succeeds. What is your DC?
22.
Yep, he succeeds.
And then, bonus action, I'm going to far step.
What did he roll for that? Oh, that was bad. He rolled a 2.
Just don't get hit.
I'm far
Forehead.
stepping. I'm far stepping, that's why. And then I'm walking over here. I'm literally going as far away from him as I can. And then I cry a little bit.
Understood. It is Gareth's turn.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Now
Your
we can
job
try
is
to.
either keeping that dude away from me or fucking up that dude.
Mhm.
Because if I lose concentration, we're fucked. Because if I keep concentration, he should just stay in the abyss.
I know. Oh, that's a good meme. It's not a good meme, but it's a good meme.
Oh lord.
Alright, let's I'm gonna martial check this guy's saving throws.
God damn, I didn't do
Which
it
boy?
again.
The paladin dude.
The paladin dude, you're checking his saving throws by all means.
9.
That is enough to learn that he does have a +5 to his dex.
Alright. Cool.
You want to feed me a potion?
Maybe. What's the radius of this? Oh, 60 feet? I like this idea. Oh, I gotta get a little closer, though. Actually, no, I can distance spell this. Yeah, why not? We're gonna meme on some people to get
him.
what is the same. You know what? We'll find out. I need Paladin Boy to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. 17.
That's a failure. He is now a turtle.
Let me see if I can find a turtle.
He is now a
You
turtle.
don't have one in your bag there?
Actually, I don't like that turtle.
That's a sea turtle.
Is there a better turtle? No, that's the best turtle I'm gonna get. Actually, I like this turtle more because I can actually see it. Zoop, 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 zoop.
Oh god, he's huge.
He lands upon the roots and flops over on his back for a moment.
Alright, and then I'm going to do I want to drink a potion?
I mean, all of the threats are gone now.
All of the threats.
You've reduced a combat with 4 enemies to 1 enemy. Actually, 2
What do you mean?
enemies.
There's a horse right there.
There is a horse, but he's just vibing.
The deadly horse.
Alright, so like right here, so it just hits these two. I need both of them to give me intelligence saving throws.
Intelligence saves, you say?
Yep, both the prince and the horse.
17 from the prince.
It's a failure.
And then the horse very much fails.
Alright, they both take 26 psychic damage. And then whenever they make an attack roll or an ability check, you need to subtract a d6 from them.
How much psychic?
26. And then I'm going to move. Do I want to move up closer to Bryden, or do I want to move down here? I'm gonna move down here close. I'm gonna move down there. Whee! That's me. Oh, so they get to make a save at the end of their turns, but it's at the end of their turns. That's me.
That is indeed you.
Horse.
It is Horsey's
Horse.
turn. The horse is going to use its hooves upon Bryden. Actually, fuck that. Awful idea. The horse kind of looks over to Caldus over here. Caldus sees its knowing eyes. It's going to heft up Caldus onto his back. Oh geez, I reloaded the page. Please hold. Nevertheless, he's hefting Caldus up onto his back. And then he's going to use an ability to move out of Bryden's attack zone. But I'm still loading, so I cannot tell you what that ability is. Oh man, I have to reopen all of my sheets again. Fuck.
Listen, you don't have to open 2 of them.
You don't know that.
What?
Alrighty, where was I? Need you. I need you. I need you and you. Who am I missing? Wait a minute. Who am I missing? All right. Boop, 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 boop. Sick. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. He does that thing with his boy here, and they vanish.
What was the wording on that ability?
You have not learned the ability, so you don't know.
Oh, so I just don't get wording at all on it.
Not right now.
Was it like a magical port out, or like could he have made an attack?
You could not have made an attack with that.
Okay.
It was not a disengage.
It was not a disengage. It is doing something else. It is Rocky's turn.
He's stunned.
He's not stunned anymore. Bryden, they have vanished from your periphery. You don't know where they are.
Now you can martial check to get that ability.
There is no person to martial check on the
Marshal
field.
check who?
Oh.
You can martial check the turtle.
I didn't know they had to be out there to martial check an ability that you saw.
Yep. So,
Yeah,
creature
okay.
you can see.
They're probably like on the ethereal plane or whatever, or some shit like that. Probably heading our way.
They're gonna pop out and smack us.
So just kind of port somewhere else, Corva, because they can't.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
us.
they can't. Yeah, they can't just like come out when you're moving away. That's not how that works.
Okay.
Also, the horse, I guess, it can make an intelligence save. By the way,
Oh, that is a good point. When does it make those intelligence saves?
at the end of its turn.
Its turn. It will probably fail. It succeeded with a crit. Well done.
Cool. Also, when it gets to Caldus's turn, he can also do that at the end of it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do I?
I pre-rolled for Caldus. He also got a crit.
Do I
Oh, yeah.
call
Alright,
down
cool.
the rain in hopes that it works? If you
Are you using
know
your
what I'm
divine
saying.
intervention?
Maybe. That's really the only thing I got for this, unless did I hear it? Like, can I still hear? Like, it. Do I
You-
know it was a magic portal out, or like
He
a
did not
planar
open a
thing?
portal of any sort. You believe that there was some sort of planar business going on, but that's the best you can guess.
Ethereal
I mean, I
plane.
am a planar warrior. Just saying. But
Just take this opportunity to
You could use your.
catch yourself up.
Oh yeah, I see what you're trying to say. But yeah, good moment to take stock.
They've either gone over to the turtle or they've gone over to us.
Neither are very ideal.
fuck.
No.
Well, it's
I mean, I'll accept the turtle coming back.
Oh, let me read the reporting on one.
But if Demon Boy comes back, we're kind of fucked.
I need to not get hit.
that's- Oh wait, I
Also,
have
you
60
should
foot of
you
movement.
should be keeping track of that banishment, Chris.
Yes. So it's been 2 turns since the banishment, or 1?
It's coming up on the first turn.
Coming up on the first turn.
I'm holding my attack for anything that pops up within range.
Banishment lasts for how long?
A minute.
Stood.
If it lasts the full minute, that thing doesn't come back.
Unless it's native. But I doubt it.
Very
Well,
much
it's not
non-native.
native. It's not native to here. It's native to the abyss.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's what I was
on its turn or Corvus' turn?
It's on Corvus' turn because
It
Corvus is the
won't
one that
come
cast the
back.
spell.
It
I'm
won't
just
come
checking.
back if I keep my concentration on it.
Well, it has to find its own way back, which
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure it has. But this could buy us a potential minute to deal with everything else.
Also, if we kill Caldus, it might come back and just not care.
It's true.
I'm done.
You are done. Very well.
I'm just holding my attack.
Cool deal. Dun, dun, dun. Very nice. That is
Also,
that.
I have a question.
Mhm.
How does the frightened work? How does that frightened ability work?
Oh, right. You are no longer frightened because the thing you're frightened of is not there.
Okay, but like, will I be re-frightened if it
Oh,
comes back?
that is a
or-
good point. How many turns have passed? One. Go ahead and make your check for it. You have to unfrighten yourself to actually let it go. So,
You're never gonna be unfrightened.
No.
yeah, you are still frightened, but you're not frightened of anything at the moment, so you're okay.
Yay.
That is a turn that Prince Caldus took. It is Corva's turn.
Aha, aha.
Ha ha ha.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna turn into a bird.
You are a
Is that an
bird.
action? Or is that a bonus action?
That's an action. Goodbye. Ooh.
Just fly. Fly,
I'm there.
bird.
Fly, be free.
I'm right there. If anybody needs me.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're in the air. You didn't go down the stairs.
No, I'm flying like above the ground.
Yeah.
And then I unbird as a bonus action. Because it's an action to bird and it's a bonus action to unbird.
All right, so you just kind of do that. I would say be
Running.
here because that place you were standing was uneven terrain. I would not recommend it.
Okay, well, I'm just essentially running for my life.
That is valid. One turn of banishment passes. Gareth, it is your turn.
I should
Actually, wait, I got
go
that wrong.
somewhere.
I think I have this written down wrong. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have any good spells to cast at the moment because there's nothing here. But you know, we're doing what we can. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna run.
Where you
Where
run
do I
to?
want to run to?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Okay, I read my bird stuff wrong. Assume that I just used my action to dash because it's the same thing as I would've
Understood.
gotten.
Yeah, I'll just run over there. Sure. I don't want to go up the stairs. I feel like it's a bad idea, so I'm gonna run over here.
Understood.
Actually, and then I guess since I'm not doing anything, I can just action dash, and I'll just go up to here.
That is the thing you can do.
Oh no, wait, no, that is my. I can't do anything else. Never mind. That was my action to dash over there.
We are in danger.
Go. I'll bonus action drink a potion.
I feel as though I'm in danger.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a greater.
So you're not dashing.
No, this is my bonus action.
Well, finish your movement.
I did.
You did. He already.
I
dashed to get over there.
Here?
yeah, I action dashed to get to where I am at now.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Sick. You glub that potion. It is not Rocky's turn. It is Horsey's turn. Horsey is going to use his ability. He's going to come out of that form. Secondarily, Caldus is going to use his held action, and he's going to cast Fireball at Corva.
Counterspell.
Good luck.
I'm going to.
Wait, let me double check a thing. Actually, can you do that? Yeah, you'll need to roll for it.
You didn't even say what level.
6th level.
You know what? I think I can. I think I have a good chance at doing this one.
I believe in you.
Here's the one.
No.
You son of a.
One off. You're gonna take half damage anyway.
It's still gonna hurt.
Just pass the save.
Yep, deck save. That is a
Fine.
success.
You're taking quarter damage.
The total damage is this. So,
A quarter of that.
boom.
Why plus 7?
One more.
That's just what he got.
That's only half.
So 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I meant why 22 plus 7.
Because that's the way that Roll20 does it, you know, when you do a higher level cast. It has
You're
that
fine.
We're fine.
little
You're
extra
fine.
bit. It explodes on you, but you are okay. Some steam gets kicked up.
Fire resistance.
Oh, and
His action goes off because he's within range.
which
I thought that was for melee attacks.
no.
For Sentinel.
No, he said within his range.
No, I'm
Within his range
holding
is
an
30
action.
feet.
Ah, okay.
No, I don't have 30. I have 60-foot range.
Oh shit.
Yep,
Yeah,
because
for the
he's
hammer. It's just at disadvantage.
yeah.
But so I can still throw
Bonk.
my. Which one do I see first?
They both appear at the same time. He is on the back of the horse now.
It'd probably just be at the horse then. I probably would.
Whap.
Oh, still hits him. The other one was a crit though. He's lucky.
He is lucky.
So
Bump.
that's 10 to the horse.
Poor horsey. That is actually the horsey has movement, and that horsey is indeed going to use it. How much movement do you have? Good question. 60 feet. Hello.
Ah! Get away!
It is Rocky's turn. Oh my
Right,
god.
catch up with-
Okay, no, yeah. I thought that was... No, I guess Rocky's about the same distance, so you could probably catch it too.
Well, he
Oh
has
no,
dash.
Caldus goes before me.
He's not gonna live long enough.
How tall did we say this was?
20 feet.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, Rocky's just gonna climb up here.
Yep, that was 10 feet of movement because of his height.
And then what's the range on that? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Easy
Oh,
shot.
It's gonna actually he'll have stayed down here first and take the
Redacted.
shot because
That's all
yeah,
fine.
now it's within range. Who does he want a pot shot though? I guess Caldus, yeah. He'll pot shot Caldus. Boo! Missed.
That is a miss.
And then he'll climb up here. And then go over here.
That is that. Brian, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my first spell slot. But it's like, boop. How is that for strike? I have 65 movement speed. Haha.
Get him.
And I am gonna use the second part of that. So it's gonna have an extra 1d8 force damage. I'm gonna run all the way over here. Super fast. And I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, I can't do that because of bonus action. Oh, that's the same shit. Oh wait. I lied. Redacted as well. Wait, where was I? I was
You were like right. You were.
I'm
I
gonna
think you
stop
were
right
like.
here first.
I think you were like right here.
I'm gonna stop right here first.
Mm-hmm.
Throw my axe at him. Or my hammer at him 3 times and then move over there. So boop.
Hit.
That definitely hits. for 22 damage. And then that's what? That's 21
21.
damage. And then this one's gonna have the D8 force damage because why not?
Alright. Well,
Oh wait.
well,
or is it
no.
the-
No,
what's
you get
the-
advantage on that attack. You get advantage on
Oh.
the attack that you're applying
Well.
the D8 to.
Well, there you go. Perfect.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It could literally not
nutty.
have been better.
There
I'm
you go.
nutty. Okay, so what? That's
25.
19.
How much normal damage?
It's what? It's
Subtract the 5. That's all I
20.
need.
Yeah.
20. So it's that, and then some of that. Boop. He's looking rough.
Now I.
Very well. It is his turn.
You stay on that fucking horse, you twink.
Cool. He's gonna cast a spell.
Remember, Gareth has nothing right now.
Yep.
Oh,
Cool deal.
automatically at 5th level.
It is automatically indeed a 5th level.
Do I have to roll or no?
Wait, what are you doing?
Well,
I'm
hit Corvus
counterspelling.
counterspell.
Okay, you're counterspelling? No, you cancel the spell right there.
Pog.
That is that.
Easy. Run away.
He's going to reach into his pack briefly, and he's going to heal. Supreme healing is what? It is
Supreme.
64?
Supreme, like the highest grade.
No, superior. My apologies.
Superior is 80
84 plus 8.
84. I was correct. Plus 8?
plus 8.
Uh-huh.
Bad heals.
And bad
You got
heals.
less than I did before, damn.
That is most of what he can do. He actually has one
yeah,
little attack he can give out. And you're in range, Bryden, so why not? He's gonna lash out at you. 21?
Oh yeah.
For 25, with 15 fire damage. Or 15 radiant damage, rather.
25 normal. Or-
10 normal and
Oh, okay,
15
25
radiant.
overall. I'll make a con save even though it doesn't matter. Yay.
ZC success. The turtle moves.
No, hello turtle.
Making my way downtown. I hate this.
How big is this turtle?
I'm gonna make it huge just for the sake of it,
I know, but like how big is it?
or a large rather. But what do you mean? How big is it?
Oh, is it actually size category large?
I'm
or-
giving it the size category large.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You want me to kill the horse?
If you want to
with
pick it up, though,
rifle?
you may.
Oh, I wanted to put it in the thing. I just like wanted to like, no, you're not.
The horse is literally not a threat.
It has
No
the
way.
stats of a normal turtle, but I'm
Where's
just
the
making it large for
invisible thing?
aesthetics.
Yeah, but it's not a threat.
Yeah, but it did the invisible thing. Fine, I'll fucking
I
hit
mean,
the
you do
prince.
whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Joke's on you! I am now 17th level warlock. That means I have 4 blasts now.
No, you're not. You're 16th level warlock.
I'm pretty sure I still get the 4
Yeah, no,
blasts.
but you're not.
Oh, okay, shut the fuck up. I'm 17th level. I get 4 blasts. Suck my dick.
Who are you blasting?
That's 1. Does that hit the prince?
It does.
Yeah,
like,
Prince. That does hit the
19 hit.
prince.
Oh, max
gotta
damage.
knock him off
Are
his
you?
horse.
Yeah, are you knocking him off the horse?
I don't think I should because that'll knock him out of Bryden's range.
True.
Don't want to knock him out of your range. That's
I mean,
why-
Bryden's range has. Yeah. I
Well,
get
Sentinel's melee
Ew.
specifically.
3.
Well, you've taken out his heel.
Oh, fuck.
That one just goes flying by.
And then I heal myself as a bonus action. Where the fuck is it?
Hey, what do I want to do? This is the question of a lifetime. What do I want to do?
Wait, cure wounds as a bonus action?
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
No, it's not. I fucked
Yeah.
up. I need to...
Healing
One
word.
second. -6. I clicked the wrong one. I knew that was too high, and I was like, why is that so high?
I'll give you the 7 though if you want it.
No, it's fine.
Fair enough.
I was like, what sorcery is this?
How dare.
Warlockery.
You know what? You know,
Listen, the buttons are right next to each other. I just fucked up.
let's, these haven't been going well, but let's martial check Caldus's saving throws.
I also keep forgetting, but you know he's almost dead, so I don't care.
Martial checking Caldus's saving throws. What's 18.
That is sufficient. He is quite good at strength, wisdom, and charisma. He's also smart in his insight and perception.
Okay, cool. I heard nothing wrong with this, so what I'm going to do is I need both him and the horse to make dex saves as they take a lightning bolt.
Oh boy, he fails.
So you want to hit me too so I can absorb
No.
elements? I'm just kidding.
No,
DC 20. The horsey fails as well.
they both take 28 lightning damage.
Now I have to do that. Yes. Yes. The horse, it gets absolutely blasted. Caldus flops over and is prone at the moment. The horse is dead. However, he took no damage.
Immune to lightning. Okay.
He's
Yeah.
a fucking lightning spawn.
The horse is dead.
Cool.
Wait, leave the turn order, please. Boop, there we go.
He's a lightning spawn,
then-
baby.
And then for his hubris, Caldus is going to take a second level magic missile.
Understood.
Well,
Can't avoid that.
I mean, you can. It's just really hard to. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh my
boop.
god.
damn, son.
14 force damage.
Looking rough. It is
And
Rocky's
then-
turn. He'll probably get the killing blow if he can shoot.
And then fucking
Do it,
run
Rocky.
away.
Do it,
Run
Rocky.
away.
He's got to move a little bit.
Rocky will just climb down. Well, actually, no. Rocky can't even take the final blow because he would have
He's
to
gotta
reload.
reload.
So
Sad
Rocky's
days.
just gonna reload.
Bryden, it's up to you.
Bryden.
Aye, well, what do we have here? Didn't you say something, at the start of this all, how did we get this fucking far, I believe? Yeah, it's because of fucking this. I'm gonna throw my hammer at him. And that's gonna hit him. And he's gonna die from it.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Oh wait, I don't need the sheet anymore. Get out of here. That is a lot of damage. He's still up.
And again.
Another one.
Another one. For
And
16.
16 will bring him to 0. However, you did how much damage?
16.
16. He rises with 1.
What? Hit him again.
Another one.
And another one.
Another one.
Another one.
For a lot of damage.
For 25.
That will do it for him.
Double tap.
He comes up. He has this like red eminence to him, but then it swings back around, smacks him in the head, and you see like a ghostly visage leave him.
I'm not gonna call my hammer back. I'm just gonna let it full smash into his face as he's
Yep.
like going down.
You see like his skull crunch down, and as he kind of like flops down, he like slides on this water slide, limp body falling down to Corva. And as he passed both you, Bryden, and lands near you, Corva, you hear a distant chattering of a child.
Oh well, I know who that is.
That is his turn. The turn order is presently resolved at the moment. You have some time to gather yourselves.
Well, this eventually comes back.
In
Yep.
like an hour.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I'm not. Listen. We can just take this turtle and we can just send him on his way.
Put him in the water. Let him live his life.
He is a sea turtle.
Move the turtle to the water.
Oh wait, he's a sea turtle, so he won't be able to breathe the oxygen, so he'll just asphyxiate down here. Easy.
Hi, can I take Caldus's head?
You could if you want.
I want his head.
I kind of just smashed it.
And he's
Fine,
just got
I
like a
just need-
dent.
I just
It's
need
fine.
The jaw to still be attached.
I'll call my hammer back and just blood and gore just whips by it.
All right, but we've got a minute to prep.
Okay, but that's if he can come back.
If
we
he
don't
can
even
come
know
back.
if he can come back.
Am I allowed to keep making these saves, Chris? By the way.
Yes. Go ahead and make
Okay.
like 8 of them.
All
How long
right.
is it gonna take me to like chop his head off?
Do you have an implement to chop his head off with?
Right
That
in.
That's a failure,
Is it-
Gareth.
Okay.
I got one. I'll pull out
Does
the sword sharp
does
edge.
that one work?
Crit succeed.
You
okay.
wanna do it?
No, go ahead.
Alright. And I'll
I'm also gonna move down here with the party. I don't want to be by myself. It comes back.
Okay, stop moving. Hold on. Stop
What about-
moving.
Do you notice how they always fucking walk together like in perfect sync? It's fucking weird.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, sword of
Uh,
sharpness, I'm cutting his head off.
Shink. There's a head.
I put his head in the bag of holding.
It
What
drips.
about his hands? You need
No,
more
I need
hands,
head for
right?
Speak with Dead. I need a jaw and a skull for Speak
Weren't
with
you
Dead.
collecting hands though?
I don't need hands anymore. I don't have that evocation.
What about feet? I'm sure you could sell Prince's feet for some pretty good money.
Ew. Okay, let's go.
We just came down here.
Yeah, but now we can go up there. I was only down here because the body was here.
Do we not want to like really quickly heal up in case the thing comes back? It might.
Oh, you
I
know,
don't.
that would be a good idea. I'm going to go here and spend an action to get a spell slot back.
Hey, how long does this last? Oh, a minute. I haven't done Zephyr striking.
Spend an action to get a spell slot back.
Like I don't know actually how much time we have, but
Just get ready for the worst.
if we are just gonna be immediately continuing down, I don't think Rocky can participate in the next fight.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fine.
I doubt we're doing like a short rest.
Yeah, you don't have time for a short rest. What is the condition that brings him back?
What do you mean?
How does the banishment conclude?
Either the okay, so how it works is if he's from another plane, he's stuck there when the spell ends.
Okay.
Unless he
has
has his own way of coming back.
Yeah, he needs his own way of getting back here. He needs to
Alright.
get back here of
Because
his own
he's
volition.
from the abyss, he's going to stay in the abyss unless he has his own way of coming back. We're just pretty much waiting to see if he does have his own way of getting back.
Very well. Let me see if he does. You
I mean, he got summoned here, so I doubt it. But
know, I'm kind of dumb. I could have kept him on the battlefield if I wanted.
Yeah, he had legendary resistance.
that's what I was thinking.
Yep, I'm just dumb.
It's okay, I used all of my fucking spell slots and we don't get a short rest. And I'm a warlock, so I'm fucked.
I have 2. I'll let you borrow. Don't worry, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy the ranger has the same amount of spell slots.
Crazy, right?
The level 3 ranger.
My god.
Also, do you want to use your second wind or something?
That's what I was wondering if we are gonna.
We don't think we have time for a short rest.
You do not.
I'm gonna.
I wish
yeah,
we did.
I guess I'll go ahead and second wind. So
Good
y'all
on
get
you.
14.
Donka.
And I get 23.
Oh my
Wait,
god,
time.
he's so
But-
cool.
What? Y'all looking alright on potions and everything?
Yeah, I'm good. Rocky's not. Like, if there's
mean-
more fighting ahead, there's really don't think it's gonna end well for him.
I don't think I can give him a potion though.
No, he can only really heal if we take like a
I throw a
quick
bottle at
rest.
Rocky's head.
Oh,
Don't-
what?
Don't
I throw a bottle at Rocky's head.
Clink.
don't do it.
I'm also drinking a
It breaks.
greater. While we're here.
It was a bottle of lavender oil.
He
So
smells beautiful.
if we're moving forward, I'm probably sending him back.
Okay, well he smells like lavender oil now.
If that's the case, there's a trembling in the air.
Is it back?
I use
God
an
damn
action
it.
to detect portal.
Does that create a portal? I don't think it does.
A planar portal? It does. If there is a break between planes, I would consider that a portal. But that's just me. I don't know.
Oh, actually, JK, hold on.
Oh,
Please hold.
okay. Does he only have teleport but not have a sigil to teleport to here?
That is indeed correct. I mixed up teleport. He doesn't
Yeah,
come back.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
whew.
Oh, okay.
We like a brief like, oh fuck. And then
Ah,
it's like,
shit.
I didn't even see him until I
was at-
scrolled up.
He
Yeah, I
was at the
saw
top
him.
of the stairs, yeah.
So indeed, he has been subdued in his way.
Okay, fuck, let's go!
Eh.
Or
Look
people.
at that turtle. Sup, turtle? I pat the turtle on the head. That's the sound turtles make.
Oh wait, we should.
He's trying to trip us. He's trying
Because
to
you're
trip us.
Still fucking concentrating on that.
Yeah, but like,
You wanna put him in the bag?
He's large.
you know what?
Put him in the
you know,
hole.
Put him in the hole!
Like legit, put him in the hole.
Oh, okay. I'll put him in the hole.
And then end your concentration, and then he'll suffocate.
Yeah. Well, it's suffocating anyway. But yeah.
I put him in the hole.
He is in the hole. You now have a sea turtle.
We just killed a sea turtle. I feel kind of bad. Like, it's not really
It's
a sea
the
turtle,
only
but I
way.
Remember,
feel kinda
it's going
bad.
to suffocate, die, because that wasn't true polymorph, correct?
No.
No, it was
So
regular.
It's going to suffocate, die, turn back into its devil form.
And then suffocate and die again.
Well, as soon as it takes damage, right? Yeah, it can still retain it. But I don't think it's got that much HP.
Well, see, I think if it dies, like legit, like if it suffocates, that's not technically it being reduced to 0 HP. That's it just fucking dying.
No, that's reducing to 0 HP, because that's just how mechanics work. You die when you hit 0 HP. That's just how
Okay,
it works.
let's go.
We don't need this portable hole,
Or
right?
walk.
The portable hole? I mean,
Yeah, do we need? Because if not, I'm just gonna send this back to the boat with Rocky.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
that's
need
up
it.
to you. It's your hole.
It's kind of occupado right now.
It's your hole, man. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your hole.
I just don't. I mean,
Corvus not the kind of person to be talking about what other people do with their holes.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll just send it back with Rocky, and I'll just send through the telepathic bond
Going
to
on from that.
to Ashley. Hey, Rocky took some damage. We're gonna continue on without him. He's on his way back. He has my portable hole. There's a turtle in it right now. It might not be a turtle by the time it gets back to you. There's a demon thing in it. Just
Don't open it.
be forewarned.
Okay,
we
so
just
stay.
don't.
Should I help the turtle and stay away from the demon?
No, the turtle is the demon. I have it polymorphed.
Ah.
Just don't fuck with the
There's
portal.
a demon and a turtle.
Look,
Okay,
come on,
do I
look,
help
come
the
on.
turtle?
That's to
No,
you
the
fucking too.
turtle
Don't
is
fucking
the
touch
demon.
the portal.
Come on, sweetie. Come on.
I'm
We're
not
all on
supposed
this
to know. I wasn't there.
We're all
Oh,
on
he
something.
has grossy colder, sweetie.
You know, I'm gone.
Yeah. All right, and then I was.
I'm in
yes.
a rainbow.
You enter the small chamber that is here. It is not like a huge temple or anything, but it is a very spacious, at least, temple area. What you see is near the back end of this space, there's a large, what is almost like a waterfall that is passing down and landing in a large pool. However, it's very ephemeral. It's like landing there without any noise. It just makes like a vague noise, as it seems to just like dissipate in all directions. It's almost as if there's also a spray, like almost like sea foam in the air, but that also is very like ethereal. It's almost as if it doesn't really exist. It doesn't have any like physical interaction when you walk through it, almost as if it was like smoke. This material seems to almost drain out immediately out of this pool to some other location. The complexities of how this strange arcanic thing works are far beyond you, Gareth. You cannot make heads or tails of it without further inspection. Otherwise, this is what you find yourselves in. There are also a number of statues as well. Two of them seem very similar to the previous statue that you saw for Rhea. But beyond that, the rest are here. Most of them seem to be draconic in nature.
So, where are we going, Mr. Compass?
He's BRB, so we must wait.
Oh.
He can hear us, though.
He can hear us.
So, yes, Summer, if you want to buy a commission, you know.
From who?
I gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
First order of business. Yeah, sure. I'll inspect deeper if I can to figure out this place. If I can.
Do we
Do
have
your
time?
best.
Is it an Arcana check?
I mean, you have no rush anymore, and all the danger's gone. It is an arcana.
was
Can we
a-
short rest then?
You can. No reason
Oh.
not.
Oh,
wait,
well,
you-
we were under the impression that. Well then.
That creature ain't coming back.
We were under the impression that we didn't have time
Yeah,
to short
that-
rest. to
that-
catch
yeah.
Oh
up
no,
with
yeah,
Sin.
Then
yeah.
Rocky's coming back.
Yeah, you're fine.
Rocky's
Well-
coming back then.
I guess. Okay, I guess we're not worried about the dragon and the...
Or like, I mean, if we
They-
want.
So, what you know of Zenth and Jack and the dragon, they seem to descend into the building when you were busy fighting, and they have not returned. They are not inside, and there's nowhere for them to go. So, they seem to be gone. Along with the followers who had first initially entered.
Okay, so where's my pull going then?
Your pull does not exist. It's very confusing.
Oh goddamn! Did they get out before us?
I don't know how much it is.
I guess. I mean, I guess if there's no fighting, then yeah, he can just go back. There's no reason for him to be here. Fine, whatever. Sure, we'll take a short rest and I'll investigate the area. Arcana check.
Yes.
I will guidance this
love it.
man. Go tickle his butt with
Oh, I rolled a
guidance.
fucking 2. God damn.
Oh no! He rolled a 2.
24.
Yes.
Perfect HP.
Looking at this, again, it's still very difficult to try to understand what this substance is, what it's doing. The best that you can make out of it is that there is a small altar in front of each of the statues that are here, as well as what seems to be an altar in front of the semi-liquid that is draining into the large pool before you. That's the best you can really learn about it. You can imagine that any offerings that you have for Paseo's strange ritual idea must be offered at these altars. You also see, looking and inspecting at the altars, there seems to be like a black mark, like a scorch mark. Touching it with your finger, it kind of like wipes away instantly, almost like dust or ash, or like coal at the bottom of a fire. So it feels fresh to you. It also feels a bit warm to the touch.
Mm-hmm.
So how many altars are there?
Throughout the
It's a
room,
key
there's
spot.
one at the fountain. There are 2 over there, 2 or 5 total.
Alright. And you said there was some draconic in origin?
Some of the statues indeed are of draconic origin.
Is there any writing around here?
There does not seem to be.
Okay.
Are there any hieroglyphs?
There are a variety of hieroglyphs. They seem to say something, but it's
I
hard
can
to say
read
what.
it because of my eyes of the rune keeper lets me read hieroglyphs.
Understood. What would you like to discern from them?
I just want to know like what they're trying to describe, if they're trying to depict like a story or they're trying to depict like any instructions or something like that.
No instructions. There seems to be a vague story about those who have been imprisoned, and it seems to denote the various draconic gods that have been here. That being said, it seems to be mostly poetic in nature and does not suit your needs for learning about the ritual that you will need to perform.
Okay, so we are 100% sure though that this is the area where we need to give up our big stuff to go home.
There is nowhere else to go.
Alright, Paseo, we're fucking here in this altar. What are we doing?
The 3 statues.
What?
Or the 5 statues, yeah, that.
We've made our deals as we do. Make sure that you offer it to both Rhea and Iapetus. You put the rest of the offerings right by the fountain itself.
Alright, so nothing else to do with all these other altars.
Unless you know any dragon gods, and suffice it to say, I don't want to make any deals with them.
No, I have a random question. Just throwing because a concern has been raised. 2 people entered here and they're not here anymore, and they're not on this plane of existence. So
That's right, Gits. Then they probably gone.
Oh, okay, but my concern here is, what if we do what we're doing here and then we just go and then you're just stuck here?
Worry not, little friend. I've already prepared that. Ashley speaks then. Yeah, she's been doing something. It's really interesting, but she said not to study it.
Okay, I just wanted to...
I'm just gonna trust her.
Yeah, I just wanted to, like, throw that out there, because this was strange, because it seems like the room where we vanished from. So just so long as you have something for that, just don't leave without my golem.
Oh, don't worry.
Not my girlfriend.
Golem shipping all our friends they're coming with.
My girlfriend? Fuck her.
No, well, my girlfriend's already on the boat. Rocky is making his way to the boat.
I have a bad feeling, so I'm going to use one of my true sight crystals in here.
Yes, you do so. You gather true sight. Does it just work for an hour like normal?
Yep.
Yep.
Understood.
I just want to see if anything is in here that we haven't seen or those fuckers are hiding invisible.
As you look around the room, you do note that each of the statues glows, some of them in distinct colors. There is one of the dragon symbols that glows with blue, another one with red, another one with green, another one with gold, another one with a lavenderish color. And both of the ones to Rhea and Iapetus have different shades of darkish blue. Secondarily, when you try to gaze into the fountain itself, you receive a piercing headache that gives you 1d10 damage. Psychic damage.
Owie.
You decide not to look at it again.
Owie. I'm just gonna heal it back up with my hit dice anyways. So I'm down to do the Iapetus stuff, but I'm gonna do something with the statues. Do you guys care if I do that?
What are you going to do exactly?
I'm just gonna put a little bit of offerings. I'm not gonna put anything that we're like not gonna miss.
To the dragon?
Yeah, for fun. See if anything happens, you know.
Alright, is that really fun? Okay, I don't know.
Alright. So I have rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. So, and I also have gold, and I also have fucking amethyst crystals from the fucking amethyst dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put the colored stones and some gold in the colors that match up. So I'm gonna put the emerald in the green one. I'm gonna put the rubies in the red one. I'm gonna put the sapphires in the blue one. I'm gonna put like a bar of gold because I have so many in the gold one, and then I'm gonna put some of the amethyst crystals from the purple dragon in the purple one.
Understood. That is what you do.
Just for funsies.
Yeah, I mean, nothing happened, so
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
Nothing yet.
It's nothing that we're gonna miss either, so.
Nothing yet. All right.
Alright, and then if we're doing our big sacrifice, I'm gonna pull out 3 of the Imperium crystals.
I got my wing of the wham. It's the only thing I got.
So we're given 3 Imperium crystals, a Ring of the Ram, and what else?
Actually, list them in chat whenever you finally decide.
I'll throw a filter of love in there if you want.
Okay.
That's all I got.
I'll look to see if I have anything, but I don't think I have anything. Oh.
I mean, I got a boat technically, but I kind of want to keep the boat.
Looking through. No, I don't got anything.
I can do my Ring of Spell Storing.
Are you actually giving up the ring of the ram?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I got nothing here that I either can give up or want to give up, unless we just want to sacrifice a crystal ball.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I don't
We
know what
lose
that
our
does.
ability to scry on people, and
Oh.
I don't know how useful it's gonna be at this point, but you know, I'd personally rather hold on to it. How do you feel about offering a cursed crown?
Don't.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. See, that's...
Oh wait, we have this carpet. If we want to use the carpet.
We'll do the carpet, yeah. I'll include it on my post I'm about to do.
That would have looked really good in my foyer.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry you won't be able to use this carpet of flying.
Here we go. For your record.
I do appreciate it.
Because I feel like keeping the dispelling stone is just good.
I made it clear that the Ring of Spell Storing has 5 levels of spells in it, in case that applies for any reason.
But I think we can get rid of the carpet of flying. I think we're overall pretty okay without that as a group.
can
Goodbye,
fly
Ring of Spell
regardless.
Storing.
Me and Summer can fly regardless, actually.
Yep.
You're just the only one.
I'm the only
You
one
can
that
technically
can't
fly
fly.
too. Oh yeah, you can fly. You have the Cloak of the Bat.
I'm not attuned to that.
Well, you
Not
can
anymore.
attune to it, but
I could, yes.
then we could all fly.
Yes. Well, I can only fly if we're in dim light or darkness, and we haven't been in
You're
dim light or
just too much of
darkness
a
for so
fucking
long.
You're just too much of a fucking hipster for us.
I'm sorry that this item has a very specific use.
I missed the other campaign where we brought up Germany every 5 minutes.
What?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Oh, I know.
Ohio!
it. Lahayim.
It was a throwback.
I don't even remember.
Nothing bad ever happened to the Pine Gods.
I don't even remember what the fuck we were talking about with fucking Germans. I don't remember at all.
I do remember, but I don't want to go into it while Chris is streaming.
That's fine.
Understood. That being said, you do present all of your various offerings to each of the various altars that are here. Next, as you've been made aware, you need to actually complete the ritual by asking for that of Rhea and Iapetus, who you were trying to make your deal with.
Hey!
I'll give you enhance ability for whatever check you need to make.
Religion, I assume?
guidance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the religious one. I
So,
thought.
for no, the turtle's not the turtle anymore.
Dope.
Yeah, regardless of what he was, he's definitely not the turtle anymore.
Hello, Rhea and Iapetus. It's us again. We talked to you a very short while ago. We are here. We give offerings. Please help us and that fucking ship outside. Get out of here. Back to the plane that we come from. AKA the material plane. AKA Rakuin. Please don't kill us while we do this.
Understood. All right, please hold because my cat's freaking out.
Kitty!
Can
Kitty!
Deleting this ring of the ram out of my inventory.
Yeah, I already
That's fine.
deleted my ring of
Man.
spell storing. Feels bad, man. I had that bitch for so long.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, if that fiend had stuck around, I would have not realized this even still, but, I forgot that you gave me the Scroll of Fiend Protection.
Yeah. That was I originally gave you that because I thought we were fighting the demon lord still.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we ended up making a deal with him instead of fighting him, and it's okay.
Uh-huh.
Some deals in the dark.
I
Let
will
me
kill
see.
you. I will end your life.
Oh, yeah, this
What
actually
is
would
this
have...
meaning in madness?
Oh, actually, this could have been really good for you, actually,
Into the
to
maw of
have had.
Abaddon.
This would have actually been really good for you to have, because then literally, they wouldn't be able to do anything to you.
I weep.
For 5 minutes, like, it prevents fiends from entering or affecting anything within the barrier it creates, which moves with you.
I pog.
Oh,
Yes.
but they can make the
Chris,
DC
am I
15
rolling a
critical
religion check?
Yes. Go ahead and make your religion check. I'm doing something. Please
Man,
Yeah.
don't mind me.
Oh! 31, baby!
we help. We all help.
Almost the max you could got.
Yeah.
31, baby. My max is 32. Fuck.
Yep. But you know, we did this, team.
We did this.
Like Bryden, like I gave you the advantage to give you the higher number, and then Bryden gave you that sick +4. Everything works out.
I have the fucking. I cry every night. Yeah.
As you do so, you do begin to hear a faint stirring of water. And, well, I'm gonna try something. Can you even hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
I can
you.
hear you.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. However, my roll
Mhm.
20 cannot hear anything. It is very dead.
Mm.
Oh, I still hear.
Oh.
Can someone
20.
roll? Can just do any roll?
Done.
Oh, well, I can see the rolls.
Can you just like not hear the music?
Can't. No, I can't interact with anything. Oh,
Oh.
that's super borked. Holy shit. Oh, there it is. It worked. Okay, it just
Well.
it just
It had a
didn't
heart
work
attack.
properly.
Okay.
Last minute, I'm gonna hand the bottled breath over to Gareth. Alright, hey, I forgot about this. Probably a lot of water gonna happen. Drink this if you fucking think you're gonna drown.
Oh yeah, he can't swim.
I can swim just fine.
Fuck off,
and you
Zarius!
said
Nobody
that the
likes you!
last fucking 2 times. Oh, this is that fucking pretty.
Go away, Zarius!
Fuck you then, it's my
I give him an aggressive head pat.
However, the stirring of water
Bonk.
begins to fill the room, and then you hear voices come upon, echoing throughout the chamber. You have called upon us. We appreciate your diligence. Greetings once again!
Oh
It
my
seems
God.
that you were successful.
Welcome to The Price is Right.
He scares me every time. He's so cheery compared to his sister.
Yeah, it's really weird.
He reminds me of the hammer, honestly.
Why?
It's like if the hammer and the heirloom had a love child.
You don't want to hear the hammer. The hammer's he's something.
Okay, so what are we
Yeah.
doing here?
They
Yeah,
have
we
spoken
did
out to.
it. Yeah,
Uh,
we're ready to go.
I would
Yeah, we
get
gotta-
out of here.
Got the ship all ready to go, I guess.
All that
We're
must be
here.
done is you make your dedications. What is it you seek from this fabled journey? It also seems that you are making offerings to, well, some other folks that we've shared our space with. Is this truly your choice?
I mean, is it gonna do anything?
They will hear you just as we hear you now.
Will they just hear the Corvo, or are they gonna hear us?
Well, this is certainly not a one-way trip! If you are going as a group, then we all travel with you.
Wait, we're bringing the other 3 gods out. Let's do it.
I guess as a question, do you know what each of these statues is representative of? Like, do you have a name for them?
Which shall you learn?
We know Bahamut.
Well, yeah, I those 2 I recognize, but what about these other ones?
The brother and the sister. They are before that of the rest of their siblings. That of Alexander, that of Deidre, and that of Aldramalik.
Whoever raised his hand. If we're bringing all of them, we might as well bring them all out. 2 of them are already out. The rest of them can maybe balance those 2 out.
If you wish to, then you must call upon them first. If they do not hear your call, they cannot respond.
Should I do that now?
I don't really say that is a good idea.
I mean, the other 2 are already out. Maybe it helps balance things out. They're already gonna get pissed if they get left in here.
So there's 3 other statues, or there's 5 other
There are
statues?
5 draconic statues and 2 dedicated to Iapetus and Rhea, respectively. There are not altars to all of them,
Okay.
though.
So 2 of them are Bahamut and Tiamat, and the other 3 are Alexander, Deidre, and
Adramalik.
Adramalt. Okay. I recognize Alexander. He's like the father of dragons, right?
Yes, in a
Yeah.
way.
So what are the other 2?
That's up to you to figure out.
Oh. Hey, Ashley, can I ask you a question really quick about draconic god history?
Okay, sure.
Who's Diedrich and who's what's the other one?
Deidre and Adramalik.
And Adramalik?
Wait, hold up. I got you.
Aloe vera.
Yes, that's the one.
That's what I was gonna say
Even
because
if you
know,
type it, we're not gonna say it right. I'm gonna
Boing.
tell you now, Chris.
I'm
doing-
gonna say
I'm gonna start calling him Aloe vera.
Yeah, of course.
That being said, yes. Well, from what the ancient scriptures say, Deidre was a very kind god. She looked over all of the beings throughout the world and made sure that they were safe. She was very, very dedicated to peace itself and served directly under Alexander. Meanwhile, Adramalik, he's a very tempestuous god. He was very strong and very stubborn in many respects. He tended to serve more out of that of my brain, Tiamat.
I relay this information.
See, I think it could balance out what's going on up there. They're just gonna get pissed if they get left in here.
What exactly is going on with it?
Listen, we're dealing. There's a lot going on
I
here.
asked Paseo, is it a good idea to bring the other 3 dragon gods out?
I don't know anything about them. I only met Tiamat by accident.
I asked Ashley. And what's her name?
Sonia.
Princess Valis.
I suppose it would be a good idea. In talking to Sonia, she says that it would probably be the best thing, at least for Avalon. But I don't know how you could summon back something like Alexander. Alexander died many generations ago.
I don't think he did, sweetie.
Alright, well let's try it. We're summoning some dragon gods.
Oh boy. All right, sure. Well, you know what? Fuck it,
sign
sure.
up for this.
Sure, why not? All right, cool.
Oh,
What do you do?
how do we do this?
The voices stir once more in your head. Well, if you seek to summon them first! Your deal's with us, and we're the ones guiding you out. We will be patient and await your needs.
Alright. I beseech you, dragon gods that I know nothing about your siblings got out. You want out too? Question mark.
There's like a slight stir in the air.
Yeah.
You're not sure what to make of it. There seems to be no direct response, though.
I'll take that as a no. We're going with or without you. This is your chance. It's a free ride. I left you guys some pretty stuff. I'm offering you a free Uber. Come on.
What the fuck is Uber?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you're older.
Bruh, I brought Boba to you. I'm offering you a free Uber home. What more do you want?
I gave you offerings. Like, there's some, like, we got a free ride, man.
I was gonna make a joke. It's okay.
I don't think they're responding.
I really want to use my divine intervention, see if she'll give me like a separate ride from home.
Wait,
Why don't you use your divine intervention to see if on the way that we can get Oxton?
Oh, I mean, that was the plan, yes.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, do that. I like that plan. Do that plan.
Ooh, wait, I have an idea. Maybe this might work.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just waiting to get on with the actual plan. I'll see if the dragon's responding, go from there, but I'm ready to go.
I
what
offer up my last true seeing crystal to the dragon gods because this true seeing crystal was from the amethyst dragon as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see if dragon shit can attract the dragons.
You only have one of those. Which one are you offering it to?
I would say Alexander, probably.
Alexander, yeah.
Understood.
The peace-loving one?
You place it on its altar.
No, the peace-loving one is Deidre.
He's also
but
Alexander's
the
big
father.
boss. If he's gonna get the other two, like he's gonna be the one that can get the other two.
You think he's already not out?
No, I don't.
No, only Tiamat and Bahamut are out because those are the only two we saw.
Anyway.
That is what you said. There seems to be no response.
Okay. Well, you got a free ride. You don't want out. Okay.
Well, what you doing in there?
I don't know. The dragon gods don't want to listen to me, so we're just gonna go.
Alright, because there's a big problem right now.
Why? Why?
A few moments pass.
They're outside.
And outside the door.
Oh, we were waiting.
We were waiting for them to fly here?
Hey!
Nice fucking armor you got, bro.
Nice mech, dude!
Oh my god!
You a Gundam?
It doesn't have a nameplate. Which one is this?
I mean, you see its very large head craning through the doorway.
Does it look feminine or male?
This is not Alexander. Alexander is not this color.
Hello! Which one was the emerald one?
Because I should know what Alexander looks like, because I saw him in a vision.
Which one was the emerald one, Chris?
You offered the emerald one to Adramalik.
Corv's gonna point him, he's like, Adramalik, question mark?
One that knows respect. I can appreciate this. You have called upon us.
You guys want out?
Hey, we're gonna have to hold hands in a circle though, alright? I don't want your sweaty fucking hands all over mine.
What do you mean by out?
Out of the dirt. If Tiamat and Bahamut went to the material plane, do you want to come?
Aye, we're offering you freedom from this fucking hellhole.
How tempting. You do not know of the restraints of this place.
Aye, we don't.
Then how art thou to escape?
Well, in Draconic. Well, we're working with Iapetus and Rhea over here. They're gonna take us up the waterfall, from what I'm assuming. We're gonna be talking with them after you and I think Deidre and Alexander, if they're showing up. Working with them. We've kind of
They're-
made our offerings over there. I think they said something about what did they say? It started with a D. I don't want to get the word wrong.
Make sure to tell them that they're super cool with us bringing them.
Like it started with a D. Like what did they? Like, did they say the word devotion or dedication?
It's more so we have to be
Dedication.
like, what do you
Okay.
want out of this trip?
Yeah, like something with dedication. But yeah, I mean, your statues were here. Corva offered some things up to them.
Corva
So
waves. When he hears his name.
I mean, yeah, you would, yeah. So I mean, if you want to come, like when the others get here, like you're welcome to, I guess. Sure.
Veredisdan Brufdasta Krondo.
We were having such a nice conversation in English, and then they switched to Draconic. Now I just feel left out, and I'm the one that made the goddamn offerings, you know? That's fine.
What does he mean by that, Chris?
That's what he said. You must interpret. You can do an insight check to learn more.
I would, I'll sure, I'll do that.
I'll say
12.
Alright, what the fuck we doing here, Corva?
I don't know why he started talking in Draconic to leave us out.
The last sentence seems to be the most curious to you, Gareth. It's difficult to parse, so you might have to ask that.
Ask him.
Probably, unless if you want to ask your friends.
Common motherfucker!
What exactly do you mean by the commitment?
Is that in English? Or Draconic?
Draconic. Listen, I know how to use this tongue now, willingly. I'm flexing my bones.
You don't have a bone in that.
True. Plus, I think it's just more proper to speak to a dragon god in their native language.
Veridaptan
He spoke to us.
Pertondo viv Indorsa faestu.
Oh. Okay, I know who he's talking. Okay, I thought originally he might have been talking about Bahamut and Tiamat. No, he's not.
I don't know what you're doing over there, but we have a new problem.
Yay!
Deidre. I'm assuming Deidre.
Where's this one at?
You just zoom out. They're
Um.
right there.
No, we got that
No,
one.
he's talking about the third one. The
I
third
see,
one's
I
gonna
see.
be occupying space.
Corva does like finger crossbows, and he's like, Deidre? Question mark?
Outside of the doorway, you see a very large, very regal-looking dragon. It simply flaps its wings, and then just settles into a seating position. It does not respond.
We're
Yes,
Alexander.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we have their blessings to leave this place. Or if we don't, we're working on getting that now. So, again, if you want out, when all three of you are here, and, I guess we have to catch each of them up, unless you want to explain it to them, you're more than welcome to, but yes, I believe we have their blessing if you want to follow.
Hold, please.
I like this idea. This was a good idea.
Vrindosta Prindasaya.
You then hear a booming voice that is clearly from the new dragon.
I'm like off key, I guess, relaying the information.
Well, we can't see any of the information, so you're gonna
I
have to
know.
actually.
Yeah.
Kaladansa Merofora Taringe.
We're waiting for all three of you before we continue forward. Iapetus and Rhea have given us time to let you all gather, if he's on his way.
Beratande, priester
Oh.
Tome, Krasti.
Oh, my condolences. There's not really much we can do about that one, I don't think.
What are they talking about?
They don't want to leave without their brother, but it appears that Alexander is no longer with us.
Kalandonsa, vendorastia handea.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you have an idea? Because
How
we got
long
we
have they
we
been
got
dead?
we got like like you have an idea?
Has it been more than a century? I assume so.
I swear I saw him in the vision.
Melendajandae perivio.
Okay, so they're kind of just leaving this to us. I don't think your resurrection spell works on gods.
I mean, it says creature,
Yeah, but
but
gods.
has it been more than a century? They never answered. I think it has been, but just to be clear.
Aren't they gods themselves?
Yeah, these two are gods. They've
Yeah,
said they're
so
not
they could
mortal.
just automatically resurrect. Like,
I mean, if they could
I think
automatically.
they would have.
Well-
I think they would have if they could.
The dragon speaks forth.
but as gods.
Romdastaya infernasta crufra.
Your methods of time are pathetic. Is he stuck in the? Is he stuck in the drift?
Good question. How would they respond?
Sendembanda, ringdasta rofom deata, eterniandasta ramba.
Nay, he is stuck here with us separated. We were left whole, he was not. The children of gods were fools who did not see truth. I think I know out of character what that last thing is talking about.
You can
Alright,
meta
we're
it.
switching to common. We're switching to common. I'm sick of this. No more.
This I'm pretty sure this last part, the children of gods were fools who did not see truth. Something about that is screaming to me in Lonesome West with the threads and the truth.
That is a potential meta answer.
But I have no idea how to help these guys.
Where do you know he's their dad, right? Or their brother? What is he to them?
They're calling him brother.
Is his body, not to be insensitive, but is his body here or is his soul somewhere else? Common, please, no Draconic.
Deidre responds as Adramalik chuckles.
Alavande sanda,
damn
crendo
it.
for
See,
sirata.
this is what. Look at what you did. You started getting them in Draconic. Now they're not speaking anything but Draconic. They were speaking Common like it was nothing. God damn it.
Body soul he is spread throughout just as you are.
So how can we help?
If you have something to offer, then we would appreciate the beneficiary.
God fucking damn it.
so we can offer
I
something.
give him the ephemeris. I give him the ephemeris.
Why don't you give her the
I give her the ephemeris. I do that.
Do you approach them and present that?
Mm-hmm.
Then do so.
I'm gonna slowly approach Deidre. And I take a book out of my bag with a mage hand because I don't want to get super close, and then I mage hand the book over to her.
She kind of like cranes her neck to inspect it.
Maybe this can help. It's a powerful artifact, I think. Has something to do with beings called the Vestiges.
Alambastaya, Bamdatante Eternales.
They think that'll work.
Indrofo.
They think it'll work.
All right, I just pretty much like, okay, what do you want us to do with it? How do we use it to do that?
How did you know that before she stopped talking?
Present it.
It's like live translation.
Yeah.
Present it to that of our brother's altar.
All right, I go put it on their brother's altar. I go put it on Alexander's altar.
Why did you wait till the last sentence to switch back to common?
Adramalik's speaking in common. He speaks in your head though. It's kind of weird.
I mean, it's better than having to get live translation.
I'm
Honestly, we
sorry.
already have-
We have to do this often.
We have telepathic bond. We're already talking in each other's heads.
Oh, true, but still, I gotta like wait, and I'm impatient because like we're supposed to be getting out of here, and I'm just like, I wanted to do this, but also it's taking forever.
You know how I feel every time you guys can speak languages that I can't. And I gotta get the live translation.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I don't think I've even talked in a different... okay. No, the Dwarvish was the only time.
Dwarvish.
Yeah.
You know, like the entire
Undercommon
time
has-
we were at the dwarves,
No,
and I'm
most
just
of that
standing
wasn't
there.
fucking-
No,
Wasn't
no,
most of
the
that
whole
common?
meeting,
Or was it
with the
all
Emperor was in Dwarven.
And I'm just
Okay, I
standing
don't
there like I got nothing.
I was speaking in Dwarvish, and the Emperor was like, "Ah, he knows our tongue. How big is your dick, son?"
Anyway, he offers the book.
I offer the book to Alexander's statue.
It is done. And Adramalik speaks forth and says, "Oh wait, my brain has turned off. What is the D word that was said earlier? Because now I only have devotion."
Devotion.
No, dedication. It was
Dedication. Thank you.
Devotion.
I only
It
had.
wasn't devote.
Yeah, I only
You
had.
have-
I got devotion stuck in my head and I couldn't think with my
Devotion,
brain.
dedication. I hope we're not giving devotion. 'Cause
Yeah, that'd be something
I'm
else.
I'm not to that.
He speaks forth and says, "God damn it, I forgot it already because I got distracted." Dedication.
Dedication.
Tiny brain syndrome. He speaks forth and says,
Very well. A fine dedication. What do you dedicate to us? What is your purpose?
Ooh.
Our purpose is to get out of here and help save the world of the chaos that it's been flung into and try to prevent it from ever going to that form of chaos again in the future.
Very interesting.
one moment.
Lonesome West is gonna kill me.
You're gonna kill yourself?
Saramba sea, imperatrixta vonda sindo yo farasia.
There's some subtitles.
Corvin, verbatim, the devil's child is tainted with that of a newborn, and yet her eyes have gazed upon us. Devil's child, what does your empress wish?
Oh.
eternal servitude.
To survive what comes next is the most that I can provide at this moment. Because that's all he really does know, is that she wants to survive the God War.
Oh wait, did you write them down for the God War?
Chris, there's two of us like that. Are they just keeping? Are they motioning for him?
They motion toward Corva.
Okay. They're telling you to approach.
Okay, I approach. Hello.
Two tieflings. Like, I need to know which one you're talking about.
Daedra tilts her head over towards you and closes her eyes. Make me a wisdom save.
Oh.
Unless you choose to fail.
Can I tell if she has good or bad intentions?
Insight check.
Great, I'll insight. Oh!
You don't know.
I'll make the save.
No,
just
God's
because
pretty hard to read.
He's like, in my head. I'd probably fail anyways.
Is indeed a failure. You take the following damage. In psychic damage. As
Corva cries a little bit.
she begins to pierce into your mind. You feel a strange feeling as if like a wriggling light is bouncing around your skull. And then you hear a voice.
Dear child, you have a strange sensation, an energy that flows through you in ways that you do not even understand. This energy is not your own, and yet it is. I see you. I have seen you. What are your intentions?
Ooh. Ooh. Look, I gotta DM you.
While you do that, Adramalik motions towards you.
Little one, how curious you are. What is that strange object you hold?
Again, there's a dwarf right next to me. Which little one are you talking about?
The dwarf wields a powerful relic. I cherish it, but so does he. The other one. What does it believe, and why do you hold him so closely?
Is he asking me why I... Wait.
This is what I'm confused about out of character. I don't know who they're talking to right now.
He asking me what I think about Gareth, or is he asking Gareth what he thinks about me?
I think he's asking Gareth what he thinks about...
Or is he asking Bryden what he thinks about his hammer?
He said
Or is he asking my hammer? What?
God damn it. When you asked it about Bryden's hammer, he said Bryden seems to cherish that, so he's not concerned. And then he redressed his question.
To what?
What's the deal with that thing you cherish?
Your rock.
Bryden, I think they're asking you about the hammer that you have and why you cherish it?
The rusting disc. Brundarar.
Listen, Chris, I'm confused what you're talking about.
He's talking about you and your half orb.
Okay.
I'm also confused because I can't read
No,
anything.
like Bryden, I was so confused. Okay, he's asking me. Okay. And he's asking what I think of him. Okay. I don't like the things that he's done with his life. But because of him, I guess in a way I have a chance at my own. So I'm somewhat thankful for that, but what I would overall enjoy is not having to be around him anymore. And living my own life okay.
Bandu randestarakaraheich.
Yeah, we're working on that. Yeah, we're working on that.
You also hear Deidre speak to you. Oops.
Oh my dear.
Alansanda yarhanda perefing de sufarapia.
Stop up here.
Apapia.
Mamma mia.
Also, I replied to you in DMs.
I see.
Aha.
I appreciate it, but I think this is something that I need to handle on my own with my friends. But I appreciate the offer.
Also wise.
Okay,
We're about to
please
get
hold.
yelled at, I think. I think she's gonna yell at me.
You guys like talking to gods.
I don't enjoy it, but
I do it for a living at this point.
I like talking to dragons because dragons are cool.
This is
They
like
just
a
all
dragon
happen to
god.
be gods.
Let me double check a thing.
I told you this language. Let me use the goddamn language.
Oh, you're getting plenty of use out of it.
You know?
You got a girlfriend with that language.
I have a girl from many languages.
Oh.
How's that a weird statement? What?
Oh.
You talk dirty to me in all sorts of ways.
Oh no.
God damn it.
He's good with his tongue. What can he say?
Gareth, do you speak Celestial?
No.
I don't think so.
I think I'm the only one that speaks Celestial.
What I thought.
I speak Infernal.
I speak Undercommon.
I speak Draconic. I speak Elvish.
I am the only one that knows Celestial.
If you write it down, he can read anything.
It's true.
If you give me 10 minutes, I can understand anything.
Alencendoya pero santa imperatrix. Penanstea.
Reporting in.
Sound like Sims language.
Alright, I'll respond with this.
What happened to common, guys?
Hey, at least I'm translating. At least I'm not over here DMing. Bro, like you don't even understand like how confused I was when he said the little one. When I'm
Yeah, little to him, little to you.
Like I was so confused. And then he was talking about Brian, but then he started talking about me, and I got even more confused.
Yeah,
I was like, what? Who the fuck are you talking to?
I replied.
man.
Remember when this was supposed to be an easy adventure, 20 minutes in and out?
Yeah. Like,
20 minutes in and out of the dirge.
We could have been out of the dirge by now.
Yeah.
Alright, but they're cool, and they're gonna help us.
Are they? I don't think they've expressed their help.
I'm making a sweet deal right now. You guys just don't know it.
I thought we were helping them. Where are they?
They're helping us, and then we're helping them. It's both.
No, I would
Helping us
expect
with
that
what?
they would help us if we're helping them, but like, man, this was...
Wait, what do we need help with?
I don't know. We gotta go kill Zinth.
I don't know, dude.
Halasande ring desta hande tritafta.
Bro, I think it's just good we have whoever we can get in our corner at this point.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
isn't this like picking a side for the God War then?
I mean, we just don't have to participate in the god. I don't necessarily plan on participating in fighting gods, but
I
I
also
will
don't-
say to her, I will keep. I'm just sick. I don't need to type this, so that's why it's fine. I will keep that in mind, and I'm going to be loyal to a fault. I'm signed up to help them, so that's what I do above all else right now.
Very intriguing is essentially what she says back to you.
I just wanted to get like she knows what my long term is, but right now I have to stay with her.
Cool deal. And then I must do something.
I'm wondering, I'm just over here wondering, like, man, Chris has like tokens for these guys, but like we haven't seen Iapetus or Rhea yet, and I'm just like, does he have tokens for these things? Like, we just not gotten to that point yet.
We're just one-time gods. We don't get to see him. We're never gonna see him again.
Okay, we're gonna see these guys again.
Don't say all that.
Oh shit.
Never again.
Ever again.
Thank you for being a friend. That's what it reminds me.
I'm just surprised. I'm just kind of waiting for this third dragon to show up.
That's what, bro. That's what I'm saying. I need like at least another hour of dialogue
Wow.
that I can't understand.
You can understand what you're fucking talking about.
Bro, I don't fucking speak Draconic or Celestial.
They're translating.
Well,
We're just
one
having a
of
private
them is.
conversation.
I'm
That's
not.
fine.
one of us is.
This is a private conversation. She invaded my mind for this conversation.
You took 43 damage for that conversation.
Exactly. If I'm taking 43 damage for a conversation, it's gonna be fucking private.
Gonna do some of this and that. And some
Well, I'll
of
hear you
this.
for 14 for the footnotes.
Adramalik speaks forth and says,
Very well. If you seek to aid us as you do, with the offerings that you provide, then we must ask one more favor.
Eh?
As the veil is, it is stubborn. What will happen when this occurs? How curious it will be. But, as it so happens, we need your persuasive techniques.
Ooh, right, you've come to the wrong group.
I'm very persuasive.
I'm also very persuasive, but
We
Hey.
got this.
you've come
Very
to
persuasive, very abrasive.
you've
Got
come to
that right.
the wrong group for this. Out of
What
character.
do you need from us?
he speaks forth again.
Seek that out of our brother. Guide him from his lost cause. And if you do so, you may see some of our support.
My brother, do you mean Alexander?
Yeah.
Or do you mean Caldus?
Firstly, Adramalik replies yes. And then
Yes, the
you
witch.
yes to your first statement.
Alexander, okay.
I think that's Alexander.
I'm gonna need 2 warthogs.
Deidre moves her head again.
Elembastaya handa. Kaldusa.
He's a person from, where we come from. He's regarded as a dragon god. He kind of is an emperor of a place called the Holy Empire. Actually, like, if you look down there in the pool of water, you can see one of his son's headless bodies.
Irangte ronstea.
I mean, he's going around saying that he is.
We don't believe it.
don't think a lot of people believe it, but like some people believe it.
He's hardcore about it too. He's telling everybody.
So like
Already made business cards and everything.
that's what's going on with him. He says he's a dragon god, but like
Doesn't he have alliances to Tiamat?
I mean he wanted her out specifically.
Eddermalik growls and says,
Rondach, rakte, rande, rustichach.
Ooh, I'll make a note of it. Sure. He wants us to kill him.
Yeah,
If we
I'm
have the
down
chance.
with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
We'll put it on the list. We'll put it if we're in the neighborhood. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
it's fine.
Sure. Maybe.
We'll get to it.
Hopefully.
Yes.
We got other things to deal with first, and more.
Yeah, like stop the world ending, and that's the very next thing we promise.
Verende, granda, trusterenda, pirando soya.
They can accommodate. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll put it on the list. All right. I'll put it on the list. Cool. Back to this Alexander bit. Like, do you have any form of leads on how we can start this operation? If you want us to help bring him back, like, you got any place we can start?
Randvota, ruvdeata dusterengta haraka.
Yeah, that's
Karabandesterova.
Oh, okay. The brother's on the way out.
Oh, okay.
You gotta look for him in the veil.
All right. Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, sure. We'll keep our eyes out.
Here, Alexander. Psst, 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 psst.
Don't make a cat. Don't. That's
That
not
was out of character.
disrespectful.
That was out of character.
Yeah, we'll look out for him and
Nothing bad ever happened to the
send
dragon
him the
gods.
right way.
Alambasteande, punta trifterando so.
They want us to not become lost. The veil is deceptive.
Okay.
I do have a slight deviation in the veil, though. Still need to pick up my +1.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're ready to go, though. Are they good? Or are they ready to go?
Good.
Got your luggage.
Would you
Carry
like
on.
thumbs up to the dragon gods? Like, you good?
We don't got time for a pit stop.
Deidre shakes her head back and forth, and then says,
Randestaya, bruftina dorofta, gerinde verata.
Stone speaks foolishness. Do not let him be caught in the drift. Are you the stone?
I think the dwarf is the stone.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, are you the stone? I think you're the stone.
Bruh.
Don't get lost in the drift, Bryden.
I guess.
Alright, I guess we tell Paseo, okay, we're taking 2 dragon gods with us and we might come out with a 3rd.
What a foolish endeavor. All right, we're okay over here.
Alright, well, get ready. We're about to get the show on the road.
How interesting. I haven't seen those lads in ages. They are quite
God,
beneficial.
the opposite.
I will go down before Rhea. I will kneel before her, and I will use my divine intervention.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, alright. Great river of water. Please lend me a brook so I may go into the drift and pick up my friend, my colleague, my companion, Oxton. I promised her I'd bring freedom to her, bring back what has been stolen from us, give her back the freedom of her own life.
Dear child, you ask something that cannot be offered. Once upon the drift, there is no return. It is just the way. It is not something within my control, even if I should. If you seek upon a raging river, you may find what you wish at the bottom, but you may also drown. That is a choice that only you can make.
Oh man, my computer went to sleep.
Your computer, no!
If you wake the fuck up, take some caffeine, pour it right in the router. Get up.
That is interesting. If I do that,
You might die. And you
I'm
might
gonna go
get
up to
stuck.
Bryden. I'm gonna pat his shoulder. I'm gonna look him in the eye. I'm gonna say, we'll get her back, buddy. Gonna do it one way or another. I don't know if we can do it now, but it's gonna happen.
I just,
Have faith in me. And I have faith in you.
yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Okay. Gotcha,
I
man.
don't know. We let so many souls go.
Ah.
There are so many people there that I just don't know if I can let this opportunity go.
Lendasta per l'imperatrix Tarandeo.
Corva kind of chuckles from that. It might be the drift. And there might be a lot of people drifting. But I have a pretty good feeling that people drifting along in there won't be drifting for forever. I have a feeling that they're not going to be alone drifting in there forever either.
Ring the stora, grande eternasta, grande rufte a frey.
No one's ever alone. Essentially. No one's ever alone.
They won't be drifting forever.
This is supposed to like comfort me, but it's not. It's just
Trust in me.
trust in the me that trusts in you. Some Gurren Lagann shit going on here.
Don't worry. I have an idea.
We got our mech right there.
He gives Bryden a back pat.
It's a Gundam.
I will point at the two gods. I hear you got some interesting ideas. I'll definitely give you that.
The sea is tumultuous. One does not simply exist upon it. You work with us, not against.
I guess let's just go. Bryden's sad though.
Don't worry, buddy.
Make your peace as you do, and do not forget that of the new the new ones you promised.
Whoever would like to do the thing, you can make your dedication to all your new friendos and ask to get out.
What check are we making?
I only dedicated.
Well,
to
who would like to do the diddle? That is the true question.
I can do it if you guys don't want to.
I didn't dedicate nothing to these two. I don't know what the fuck. They ain't got nothing to do with me. So.
I'm already
probably-
racking up points. Alright, let's fucking do it.
What
What
do you
kind
say?
of dedication is it?
You're essentially calling upon the strange river of light before you, and asking its favor.
No. I'll fucking do it. Can I do a check to see if this weird... So this river is definitely a part of Iapetus and Rhea.
No,
It's a part of the drift?
it is the drift.
Alright, I'll fucking do it.
Can I pour the filter of love into it?
Oh my god.
I mean, maybe.
So am I just supposed to say, like, what we want from it?
Essentially.
To the drift and whatever lies in it and beyond it, and all of the souls that drift along as they may in their eternal slumber and peace. I ask that you help bring us back to the plane that we come from, a material plane, back to Rakuen, so that we can help restore some balance to the chaos that's caused. And along the way, maybe help us find two souls that are drifting along themselves. An Oxton Carter and an Alexander. The dragon god, if that's not the... Yeah. They have been drifting along, and we need them. But I think we all come back to the drift eventually, so it's not like the parting will be for long. But yeah, we want to get out of here, mainly back to, Rakuen. That'd be good, please. Thank you. Get out. I want out. Let us leave, please. Thank you.
As you say so, there's a strange trembling that comes in this space, and as you begin to fear the air quivering, the island below you shaking a bit, a strange voice enters your head, Corva.
Yet another who calls upon me.
It's a person.
There's not much left of this, but I have a bit of energy if you wish to speak.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
You are one of the empresses.
For the moment, yeah.
That loyalty does not seem firm.
It's firm as standing as an ally.
She's a trickster. Yet an ally nonetheless. I appreciate her. She comforts me in my saddened times.
Why are you sad?
We all die. We all drift. It is how we are.
But what if that wasn't it?
It is it. It is it in all that is known. Every star is born, and then turns to dust in the end. The entire universe as you know it will be blackened, and nothingness, returned to the void as it will always have been, only to start again anew, one day. But you won't be here, neither will I, neither will any of us. That's okay. I have learned that, in my time.
Who said that when we die, that's it, though?
Do you know what you do? What you seek?
I haven't pieced it all together yet, but
It is understandable. You are selfish. I have seen him. I have seen him long in the past and far in the future, but everything's so hazy. I understand why you are selfish, but you must know. Even at the end of your path, the end of his, all of those you know, there is only one thing that remains. I cannot say so, but you will know soon, no doubt.
Hmm. You think you can help us find the drifters that we're looking for?
You have made your dedication as such. For one, it is not difficult. For the other, she has already embraced her path.
Sigh. Well, how about the one then?
It is simple enough. Besides, I cannot touch that which is a product of my children.
She's making me so sad. So to Alexander then? I assume she's taking us?
Nay, that is to you.
God, what can I ask this woman while I'm here? Fuck!
Can you see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Oh shit, you're right.
I've been trying to find out all campaign, but
How
no
many
one
licks
knows.
does it get, or does it taste against this Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
You know what I seek in the future. What if it wasn't exactly selfish? Not just for me, but for everyone.
Your intentions may be good. They were with my children as well, and myself.
Not my first fight!
I suppose we all have good intentions in our time.
But it still stems from selfishness.
Everything we do is selfish. This entire universe is selfish.
What would make you happier?
There is no such thing as happiness for me anymore. My time has been created, and my time has passed, just as all things must. That is part of acceptance.
What is your name?
I do not have a name. They call me the Drift, because I seek those that pass along.
Have you ever wanted one? To feel like you belong to something?
I know what I belong to. I was gifted the sentience many eons ago.
By who?
By accident, of course, just as we all are. There's no fate.
Hmm. How would you feel about... How would you feel about having a chat again? Not now, but later.
I don't suppose we can do that. I see that your mistress has her own intentions, as do you. You will use what is left of me. There will not be much left, but you can persuade it as you choose.
You're kind. I won't let anyone forget that.
I
even if
appreciate
you are
that.
gone.
I appreciate that. That is a rare gift, remembrance. Something that can extend to all eternity and beyond until the very end. I appreciate that.
Oh god, she's gonna make me cry. Okay, take us to Alexander. Fuck. Or whatever we gotta do. Oh god.
Your dedication is received. Withstand, and don't forget that which lies beyond. You must never forget.
In
I
that,
know exactly what she's talking about, and that's why it's making me cry. Oh, it hurts!
you also don't.
I have a little bit of context, and the little bit of context hurts.
However, very suddenly, for Bryden, Gareth, and Corva, you feel a stirring within you. You also hear Adramalik speak out.
Ah, a feeling I have not felt in millennia.
You see that same sensation that you did back on the surface of a small little orb exit your body. Gareth, it is the exact same way as before, where it appears slightly different from the rest.
I'm only half a person.
As it exits your body, the orbs fly into the strange, colorful abyss before you, and our camera view pans out as all of your bodies drop limp to the ground. All feeling exits you, and such is that. However, you are a bit transported. This might break. I don't know, but we'll find out.
Time to break everything.
Oh yeah, it's super borked. Look at that borkedness.
We're out here in space.
Look at how borked this is. That's amazingly borked.
The
Why
final
is it so
frontier.
broken? Why is it so broken?
I don't know about this is broken.
Same.
Please hold.
Is there supposed to be a bunch of fucking dynamic lighting?
Yes.
Bunch of
Okay.
enemies.
Is that why? Oh, no, that's not why, but there it is.
There's a path down here.
There's
Wait.
a path over there.
Slopes down way.
Please hold.
Downwards.
Please hold.
I'm holding.
Please hold.
Please.
Okay, go.
Oh wow, this thing opens up really big.
I know. I'm improvising here.
Whoop.
Oh my god.
Tell me when we can go.
We
Yeah.
are.
Oh, we can go?
They left you. You got left
We're
behind.
already gone,
I
yeah.
didn't know that we were allowed to start moving. Okay, where am I?
Just we're drifting.
I don't
dude.
see anything.
Drifting, dude.
That's not the song I want. Get out of here.
Nothing down there.
Nothing
Hold
over
on.
here.
You're in the right place,
Oh,
but I borked it.
I did this.
Who's in the Bryden?
Oh, hello there.
Pog in the distance. I pog while
oh.
drifting.
There's a white guy in here.
Oh no.
Am I wrong? I got it. Is this
Oh,
your
no.
fucking like brother or something?
Oh!
Fucking pale as you are.
Wait! Chris, no.
Oh, is it actually?
Hold on.
Chris, no. Don't do this to me.
As you all begin to drift, aimlessly, you do eventually find someone.
Hello!
He, starts and, looks up to you. He kind of, takes a while to scan your visage, looking between you all.
I'm
Greetings.
posing.
Who are you?
I'm T-posing for dominance.
Wayward souls, you know. Looking for a dude named Alexander.
As you do.
How quaint. And why might you be looking for them?
Their siblings want to know where their siblings want to see them.
How kind. always appreciated family in my time, I think.
Who are you?
He kind of like looks to you for a minute as if like, why would you ask that question? And then he just seems confused.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna cry again. Dude, no, you can't do this to me. What are you doing here?
I've been here. Where else is there to be?
Living.
Are you looking for something here, or are you drifting along?
Something about that phrase. How curious. I suppose that is it. I am drifting along.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
You seem to know of Alec. Do you know where we can find him?
I do not know them, no. Could not know what you mean.
What to ask the strangest spaceman? You remember how you got here?
I have always been here.
Oh, I know who this is now. Yep. Oh, I know out of character. I don't know in character. Fuck.
I don't think you know out of character.
That?
Oh boy, I gotta look. No.
Oh, never mind. Oh, fuck. I'm very wrong then. Well, have you, I don't know, drifted around here frequently? Maybe you can help us look for who we're looking for.
I have lived many lives here. Again, there's no purpose to do anything else, is there not? You live and die.
What race is this guy?
Seems humanoid.
Okay.
I mean, we came here, we left here, we've come here again, we're leaving here again. There's always a chance at something new.
How curious. Could not make heads or tails of that.
What, something new or trying again?
I'm not sure. Perhaps both.
Well, not every day you float along and you meet another soul and they're just like, yeah, we're dead, but we're not about to be. So,
You're surrounded by souls. What is strange about it?
ain't true, but we plan to leave again. We aren't technically supposed to be here, but
I would not like to take your time. By all means, be on your way.
Well, we're just not entirely sure where we're supposed to be going. We need to find this Alexander person.
would you like to entertain us by helping us along? You don't seem to be very busy, unless you are.
I was busy before, but now I'm not sure.
So then you wouldn't mind coming along?
Care to come along?
I feel that my fate is to remain here.
And do what?
Continue as I have been, of course.
But what have you been doing?
Existing. Again, you ask such strange queries. What have you been doing?
Before or after we got here?
Yeah.
Repeat that?
Before or after we got here, like gesturing to like the drift.
I'm not sure what you mean. Before or after? What does that mean?
We're
What
not
we did in life.
Yeah, like we weren't here just like 5 minutes ago.
Ah, so you are lost.
No, I know where I am.
We
I
know
don't
where
know.
we are. We're just looking for somebody.
You are lost, I can guide you. That much is true.
Where would you be guiding us?
To your next destination, wherever that might be.
We
Mm.
will take you up on that after we find Alexander.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
kind of a big thing here.
There's a stirring in the air. And a thing begins to occur. You feel all a presence near you.
Oh, God!
Oh, well, see you later. I can't see her. She doesn't exist.
Oh, sorry,
Hey,
I
Mom!
just had to pop up there real quick.
Oh, God, you scared me, Mom.
So your mission is complete, I see.
Yeah, we're looking for somebody, and then we're going out.
Who do you seek upon this realm?
Oh, first of all, do you know who this dude is?
You speak to one of the rarest souls. One that is out of my reach.
Who?
His name is forbidden for me to speak. At least for the moment.
That's terrifying. Can you, like, whisper it to me?
I cannot.
You
The
like
very
down?
word
Like,
would
send me an
destroy
email?
me.
Can you like slide my DMs
Oh.
with it?
Oh, God, okay, is he nice? Is it, like, okay to talk to him?
You do as you please, servant. I simply am concerned. For this one here. She points out to Bryden.
What?
It seems you wish to journey. But don't get lost in my realm, fair child.
Speaking of that, I'm looking for Oxton. This little girl was kind of like sacrificed recently.
A little girl. What a deceptive image it is. She waves her hand.
Does this soul look familiar?
It has a strange sensation that it feels familiar, even though it's just a ball of light.
Yeah, that one. You mind if I have that one?
A dangerous proposition. Another thing that I am not allowed to touch. I can't imagine what would happen if you attempted to. But I am so curious.
Bryden, I'm going to tell you what the drift told me. That before we came in here, that we were looking for two people. One of them had already accepted their fate, that being her. So just as some context before you do anything, she's already accepted her fate, according to the drift, which is gestures to everything around us.
The young man gets up and brushes off his clothing as he approaches you.
You seem to know so many people. Greetings, Empress. And greetings to you.
He gives a slight nod to the light that orbits Bryden.
I'm scared of this dude now.
There's a lot of weirdness going on. Like, there's like dynamic lighting, like right in this area.
Yeah, like there's dynamic lighting separating them.
Yeah, but not on stream, which is really
Fuck
weird.
you.
Oh, there we go. Wait, okay, bye-bye.
Alright, well, I hear your concerns. What about you then, Oxton? Is this really the life you're willing to live now? Or Lack thereof.
This is no life, child. This is something else. This is something that I've been cultivating for well over a millennia now. Something far older than any of us.
Oh yeah, the Drift also said that she appreciates your company, Empress. I just wanted to let you know.
The Gestalt speaks to you. How interesting.
What did she call it?
The Gestalt.
The Gestalt.
That's one of the names. That's up there with the effigy of grief and the Dark Star.
Oh fuck!
The Gestalt.
Oh, I'm so sad now.
Does the orb say anything to me?
It does not respond. You're not even sure if it's capable of responding.
Well, I mean, that was kind of what I was testing there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe try the ring.
Yeah, see, I asked for that a while ago.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright, well. I don't even know if we have our items on us, but I will try to sending Oxton here.
What do you say?
Aye, Oxton, it's Bryden. Is this your path, or is this really worth giving up your freedom for?
Is that all you say?
Yeah.
You hear Oxton's voice, and it responds in your mind.
You're such a fool. You have to leave. If you don't, you'll be along with me. We'll be together forever. I don't want that for you.
The Raven Queen approaches you.
Those who are living do not belong here. That is not how the drift works. You are welcome to join this realm with me. However, you will not see anything that you know ever again.
What happens to the souls here in the drift?
It is in the name. They move along, endlessly as if by a stream, out into the ocean, and then to circulate once more. This is the future.
Okay, out of character. Who said, was it the Dragon's Gods that say that this... What are the translators here said something about that this wasn't endless, though? That this was... I believe it was Summer that said that. Didn't she say that they eventually leave?
I leave that to Summer, but one of them alluded to something.
Well, she verbatim said that this is not forever.
Those were Corva's words,
Yeah.
not to God's words.
That is what Corva said.
Corva knows a loophole. I will leave it at that. That's why Corva said it, trust in him. It can't happen now, but it can. That's why he said it might not be today, might not be for a while, but it'll happen.
Alright, Raven Queen. Maybe not right now, but we'll come back to this offer later.
Oh, you all do. You all will. Except for this fool here.
Glancing down to Corva.
That's the fool I'm fucking believing in though, so I need that one anyway.
If you have spoken to the Gaston, then surely you know what is to come. The veil shall be pierced, as I wished. Your time
Yeah.
here is short. Make of it what you will. I shall leave you be, but ever watchful in my realm.
Do you know where we can find Alexander?
There are names that should not be uttered by me. Zohowever, one might not look further than your guidance, fair liege.
She gives a small curtsy and zoop.
I cast guidance on Gareth.
All right, so I'm 80% sure it's this dude right in front of us.
That this guy's Alexander. That's kind of what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Like that's like in my I've been low key like trying to like play up like I wonder if this guy knows Draconic, but I'm like
Sir, I'm gonna reach out my hand. You ready to go on the ride of your life?
I do not know what you mean.
Means that we're going on a fun trip together.
I've been traveling for some time.
Yeah, well, we're going in a way different direction this time.
How curious you are. And you wish me to follow you.
You know how you offered to help us when we seemed like we're lost? I think you're the one that's lost.
Those who come here, they are usually lost. They usually seek guidance. You never know who they might see. Maybe one, maybe two. And they try to guide them on to where they belong. A luxury, I suppose, as it is one that I never received. I hear strange words in my head sometimes. I'm curious. Are you it? Are you the voice that I never heard? The one that was supposed to guide me?
Maybe we can be.
Are your hands still out, extended?
Yeah, I'm like reaching out a hand for like a handshake or just kind of like a, you're coming with us, buddy.
Yeah, he reaches out and takes your hand. You feel a twinge of pain. You are reduced to 1 health
Oh!
as your hand pops off.
Ow!
He kind of like looks at your hand in his. He like gives it some pressure. It shatters into dust.
Need your hand, buddy?
How fragile. My apologies.
Ah,
I cast Spare the Dying on Corva.
I'm not dying!
um
I've been beaten up. I've taken more damage outside of combat this session than I have in combat.
Don't tempt that demon. It almost reduced you to 1.
I'll say you only got hit once.
Ow!
Or technically twice, I think. Fireball, whatever.
Oh, does the dirge mean anything to you?
I lived there, didn't I? What is this?
I'm still waiting for a response on that.
Oh,
by
I didn't
the way,
hear.
Chris.
My apologies.
No, it's in chat.
Oh, I did not see that. You say that, and he shall respond in kind.
Rondai Sahan.
We're back to this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Elisandia. Darareng de ondeo.
He kind of like seems confused at Gareth's statement as he finishes.
How persistent you are. And yet, strangely, I feel comforted by your words. Very well. I apologize again.
He looks to Corva. He takes his thumb and he presses it to your head. It is very painful, almost as a heat is enveloping your body. You feel like you're about to combust when you feel that heat rush out.
Thank you.
Also, your hand is restored.
Yay.
And very well. Where to?
Follow us. Where do we go to get out?
Do you wish to leave?
We wish to leave with him.
Where do you wish to go?
Home. To the material plane.
Take us
Place where I
home.
belong.
Sweet
Very
home,
well.
Alabama.
I was
Uh,
going country roads, but
And as
True.
such, everything is rendered to darkness. And that's where we'll end it.
I'm blind.
So, here's the play. You're level 17, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I give you the level up?
Yes, I want
Another
9th
one.
level spells. 9th level.
Get
What do
foresight.
what does Gareth get?
I get an ASI.
You get an ASI. What does Bryden get?
I don't think I get. I don't fucking remember. It's either Indomitable upgrade or.
I don't get
something like that.
9th level spells till the level after the next one. I just get an
Thank
ASI.
And the last time you leveled up was when?
Like,
Like,
a martial feature.
the last time we leveled up was, I'm pretty sure we were still in the dirge. I'm pretty sure it was right after the Knolls.
Yeah,
I
it's
think-
it's
Yeah,
an
somewhere
Indomitable
around
upgrade.
then. Yeah.
I can extend my Indomitable feature
Like,
to an ally.
I actually think it was I think it was right after the dragon. Actually,
I'm gonna take the risk and do it. You get the level up. You also get a full rest as part of this experience.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
Trollo really didn't like that.
no, he really didn't like that.
That is that. You have guided yourself out of the drift. That was a bit touch and go. You almost didn't say the right words at several points, but you did, so it worked out. Yes. Do you have any questions further about the end of that, because it did get a little cerebral?
I don't even know what to ask.
I'll say
Alexander's gonna fuck shit up.
I can't read any of that.
I just had a nice conversation with him.
It was very sweet.
My mom's gonna kill me.
Why so?
I have a bad feeling she's gonna be like, Corva! You die now.
Wowie.
Wait, do I get demigod stuff from you at next session then?
You get it when you're
I was told that I got it when I got out.
hypothetically. You get it when your god says so.
What? She said I'd get it when I got out!
I have so many possibilities for this ASI, and I don't know which one to take.
That being said, say goodbye to stream.
Bye,
Goodbye,
stream.
stream.
Wait a minute, I didn't do the thing. What?